Boop. Transition. La-boop. Shia LaBoop. And let's greet the internet with our, one viewer. Hello! Welcome to Aurora Adventures.
Hello.
This amazing face that's going to be all over the fucking camera today is Buckland. And with us today, we have a guest who has her own stream. Welcome, Cosmos, who is 2 down and currently hiding.
Hello.
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 Hello. Is it caught or shout out? I always can't fucking do this thing right. Shout out to Cosmos _II. There you go. Bam. Beat Saber Goddess. And we have some returning cast to us for this glorious one shot. We've got Io's playing Alexa.
Yeah.
Below Cosmos, we have Farron, who's playing Safina. It's just hello, Governor. Orion is playing Caretaker.
Hello.
And Phalor is playing Hagar. Woo! Cool. So since we're doing a one-shot, we're doing a little variance to our normal intro schedule. We'll not be doing trivia. Instead, we're going to go down and introduce the one-shot characters so you can get to know them just a little bit better. Starting on the left side, going down. Alexa, tell us a little bit about your character.
Okay. So Alexa Stone was born into Odessa, but she does not know who her father is. She was a bastard. She tried to prove herself and, make a name for herself because she didn't really have a last name. So she became part of the Candles, which is a spy network in Arhor'ha. She was investigating an infernal threat that was happening, and she got stuck into a portal that sent her through hell. And she got captured, so now she is stuck, in a prison. Upon seeing that they're doing something with souls, she made a pact with the Raven Queen, and now she's trying to make the best of what she is being stuck there, with hell and everything, and is trying to investigate and see what she can figure out.
Investigator. Lots of cause and effect going on there. All right.
It's a white raven.
Yes, a white. What's your raven's name?
Nuru?
Nuru. Interesting. I now know something new about Nuru. Rolling on down, we have Sin. Let's talk a little about your character.
Hey, that's me. I always hated these in school. Really.
It's a book report. Show and tell.
My character's name is Sin. No last name, as far as we know. She's a tiefling barbarian. She was sold off to a slave owner trader when she was young by her mother. She was really poor and just needed the coin, supposedly. So she got sold off. So you can imagine growing up through that kind of environment where at one point she befriended a other girl, at which point she was then forced to fight her. And when Sin refused to, the slave owner basically made somebody else come in and do it and ended up killing her in front of her. So once Sin was all psychologically affected by this situation, he felt that she was broken and up for trade now to sell. And so he took her to the slave trade and sold her off. And here we are in hell, apparently.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, lots of very interesting, noble people in her break. The original person that went to breaking her was a Goldstein. And the most recent person to train her off was a White. Sounds so appropriate and slightly inappropriate for the internet. Now I think about it. We're gonna keep moving forward down to Safina.
Safina, D&D, guys.
Safina's actually a returning character from a previous campaign, which was Slayers Anonymous. Safina, remind us a little bit about your character.
Okay, I will try not to take up too much time. But, so he is a member, or was a member of the Dolphin tribe. His mother was elf, and his father was human. So being a half elf when he was of age, was sent out of the tribe, and he then was kidnapped by pirates. And when they went to Freeport, they were freed by monks who were with the Order of the Sun. And like seeking purpose, he joined the monks and trained. And then on one of his missions, he met a sailor on leave, essentially, and he believes he fell in love and then chased after the sailor for a couple years. Finally heard word as to where he could find him, which then made him meet and then join Players Anonymous. He finally caught up with the sailor to find out that he was trapped in this portal that was going to send him to hell. So he did what he thought was right and took his place instead, and now is in hell.
Nice. So to quick recap that, Safina was a monk who was traveling in a previous campaign group, and as a course of those actions, he sacrificed himself to try to save the person that he thought he loved, which had more revelations in the campaign as it was an imposter. But he does not know this, as instead he was whisked away to hell when the imposter was being banished back to hell. So instead he ended up in this state.
Yay!
And just a heads up, Safina. There's a little bit hard hearing, so you might want to check with like the mic and maybe some for some bit of the noise. It's a little bit hard to hear the intro. But while you're working on that, let's roll to the right side and Caretaker. Tell us a little about your character.
Hello. Caretaker is a wonderful being, and he is very nice to people, and he likes to take care of people. He was owned and like a servant of a very nice gentleman who is a gnome named Filtz Galderpot.
Good.
And this gentleman got rich off of his store called Unfamiliar Familiars, which is a franchise all throughout Arhor'ha that just sells wizarding supplies and things like that that you can use to be the best wizard you can be. They were traveling between some of the stores to like make sure, just check up on them, and they were taken by demon hell angel things that are terrible, and I was taken to hell. Owen is probably dead. Don't know how that ended up. And now I'm in hell. So I've been just doing what I'm good at, and I take care of people and make food. I got a way of making alcohol, so when you need it, I got you. And me and my good pal Spark are just doing what we do best, just taking care of people.
Glorious. And rounding out the corner there is Hagar.
So Hagar was a simple farmer. He got it into his mind one day that he would expand and start his own outpost and farming community, and was exploring Arhor'ha and trying to set up an area there. But as we all know, Arhor'ha is a very dangerous place. And somehow, some way, word got out that a powerful warrior was roaming the lands, and it attracted some attention. Hagar isn't aware of any of this, but he got sent to hell because they thought he was way overhyped, and so he's been there for about 2 years. Of course, it was by mistake. So he has just been down there farming and trying to survive as the best he can, just doing his thing. It's really not that different from where he comes from.
Yeah, farm life is hard life. Don't let Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley confuse you on that one. All right, so that is our illustrious cast for this one shot. It is set in hell. For those familiar, it's set in the first plane of Avernus. Avernus itself is a very desolate wasteland, lots of ash and gray, with lots of fireballs on the surface hitting an impact in a constant state of preparation for war.
It's a good vacation spot.
It's a great vacation spot.
So we're gonna have fun.
So much fun. But before we get into that, a little thing that we do is we deal out cards relating to your character. This is going to be a very role-play heavy oriented one-shot, so there'll be a lot of opportunities to learn a bit more about your characters and how they interact with the world around them. Similarly to the last rotation, we're going to go through and with the cards that you have, this is what will get you not experience at the bottom, but inspiration. Inspiration is very much the lubricant that gets through all the fun things you want to do in D&D. So Alexa, what's your card?
My card is, what would you change about your past?
Yeah. Deep. Oof. So deep. Sin, what's your card?
My card is, do you care what society thinks of you?
Ooh.
I still think Dave just picks them and gives them to us. Because they've never not made sense.
Maybe they're just good questions.
Safina, what's yours?
My cards my card is, sorry, English, good, me. Would you rather visit a beach, forest, or a mountain?
Nice. Oh, and your audio is so much better now. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really good in there.
Yeah, real good. Awesome. Where's your vacation spot? I do apologize that hell wasn't thrown in there because I'm sure that was like at the top 3 picks. Caretaker, what's your card?
My card is, what kind of pet have you always wanted?
That I feel like we're gonna get that within the first like 15 minutes. Hagar, what's your card?
What are 3 words that describe your personality?
Glorious.
Basic.
Yeah.
Statistically.
I am a
Statistic.
simple man.
I am but a simple man who is old, but a will to live. All right.
Ryan?
I mean, yeah, they have a lot in common. So
I think they get along.
normally around here we do a recap of the last session. There was no last session. There are some tidbits I feel that are going to be important for anyone watching to understand, to bring context what's going on currently in the world. This is time warped. So this is happening prior to the current events that are happening in the Crystal Fellowship. How much is very subjective. I will say that the Slayers Anonymous events occurred weeks to months before the new campaign is up, so you're talking at least months into the past. Since that's happened, Safina, the last thing that you did was that you were going through the mines. You did meet Modislack and Clyde through the water, mentioning that they are in hell. You did find Balefire. Yeah, you were kind of, I don't know, half-tricked, just not really protected very well, went into hell. Since then, it's been a little bit of time, a week or two since then, as far as establishing continuity. For other people, Caretaker, Warforged, are very rare, a difficult thing to do, so it makes sense that a very eccentric, experimental gnome did it, and it makes a lot of sense that you got stolen. And as far as Alexa goes for the investigation, it's been a few weeks since then, since the Safina abduction area. So you were doing a lot of stuff around the same time like Evelyn was doing things over in Duodecim.
Okay.
Yeah. So for those that follow previous continuity, for those that do not, continuity, shit's going outside Aurora. This is not an Aurora, this is an Avernus, and a lot of people got transported here.
Please stop saying continuity.
And then Orion breaks. Because he can't go to hell to fix the continuity.
It hurts.
Alright, so I'm going to make sure you're zoomed properly. Everyone do me a favor. Make sure that you can see your token. Make sure your token has a degree of visibility based off of your ability to see in the dark.
Yes.
So dark, though.
I don't see any tokens.
Okay.
Do you have dark vision?
Oh, he's human.
Safina has
I'm
30,
half
60
out.
feet.
I see a cave with
half elf,
skeletons and stuff, but I don't see any tokens.
Oh, you have to go over. It's because it's to the right of where that is.
Do you see it now?
Got it.
Got it. Cool little Roll20 tool where I can actually see the vision that you have. So Sin should be able to see parts of Hagar and Safina. Safina, you should see Sin's smiling face. Hagar, you can't see jack shit. Caretaker, you can't see jack shit.
I'm gonna be casting dancing lights throughout the session.
I will
That is
I will
helpful.
very quickly change your token when that happens. Trust you
Yeah.
me. Alexa, you can see not a whole lot, just slivers
Nope.
of things.
Yeah.
All right, which brings us to scene. You can't really tell night or day where you currently are. The place faintly smells of brimstone and ash. The area very dry as motes floating in the air about you. At your feet, for all of you, there's rock, but it's not the rock that you're used to, like cobblestone or common. It seems more glassy in nature, with a faint sheen of dust across it that never seems to quite settle. Although you're in a degree of prison, you have bars, no one seems to take great care or attention to closing them or locking them, giving you much more freedom that you would expect as humanoid prisoners in your so-called prison. For those of you that have been here for a bit of time, specifically Hagar, caretaker, you know that the area itself is as much as protecting you from getting out as people getting to you. And the doors are used to protect from things eating you, such as hellhounds or vengeful undead that roam the area. Therefore, they don't particularly care too much about your personal physical safety. There are ghosts that live here currently that have already perished their mortal bodies, but their souls, stuck in a place of hell, still await their shuffling forward. Your jailer, that has been heckling you since the days, the weeks, the months, the years that you've been here, is a little red imp that does not take any pride or care in his duties. Currently, he is flying about, going to his favorite person in the prison, very slowly, Hagar, which is where we will set, seeing a small red imp flying about in this dim, desolate place. You know what this requires? It requires a little bit of music.
Good. So as a question, to make sure I know what I have on me, how long have I been in this cell?
So, since you're packed with the Raven Queen and being captured, you've been in this cell under a week. No one currently has any armor or arms. They were confiscated.
Okay, so it's enough time in theory for me to be able to summon my book back to me.
Yeah, they've given up the idea of trying to keep the book away from you.
That's fair. So like, and the Raven, like, I've got all these.
And I've got it back! And I've got it back! And I've got it back! We got it. You have a book. That said,
I
it's...
really want my book.
Okay. Any other questions before we kick off the scene?
No.
Alright. The little imp flies to Hagar. Hagar!
How are you doing, sir?
I'm quite bored today! Tell me a joke.
Oh, telling you a joke. So a pirate walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hold on." The bartender says, "Sir, why do you have a steering wheel stuck to the seam of your pants?" And the pirate goes, "Arg, it's driving me nuts."
Your jokes are terrible, Hagar! Oh, it's horrible.
Oh God.
He flies over to Safina. What is Safina's general demeanor currently, given all the shit he's been through?
Sorry, say again?
What's his demeanor? How's his emotional state?
Probably pretty run down. If at all possible, seeing how they took his weapons, he would probably not try and reveal he wouldn't fight or anything, so he wouldn't have revealed that he was monkish, but he would have been pretty bummed out until he could maybe formulate some kind of plan. So yeah, kind of down in the dumps.
So he's brooding and depressy.
Brooding. He is channeling a little bit of Barry.
Yeah. Oh God, that took the joke right away. He takes a rock. Little imp takes a pebble and throws it at Safina. It lands in your lap, about as powerful as you expect a small flying creature to taunt you with. You there!
Yes.
Do you know any jokes?
Not right now, no.
Oh, then there's no food for you today! He flies around. Oh god, this is so boring. He just stares at Sin.
Good.
Where's my weapon? I don't have any jokes. Where's my weapon? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Fuck you. Give me a weapon.
He spins around. Oh, I like this one. He's so happy he distorts. Ooh, a meal with wings. As he flies over to Alexa.
No.
I would like your pretty bird.
It would like to eat you as well.
That's not funny.
It wasn't meant to be funny.
We're all about doing jokes. We're doing jokes. It's comedy night.
I'm sorry, I'm not feeling particularly hilarious today.
You suck. He flies
You
away.
do too. Oh, I came up with a joke. Your face. Yeah.
And he flies over towards Caretaker. Caretaker!
Hello.
Caretaker, my one and only true friend.
Hello.
He's not your friend. Your only true friend here in this dismal place. The farmer had a bad pirate joke, and this lady will not let you cook that bird.
I thought the bird was nice. He seems very nice.
Don't get sentimental, Caretaker. It's because you don't have a soul doesn't mean we can't put one in you and take it out.
Oh, I think I have a soul.
Do you? He starts like literally opening you up and start looking. So you have an imp just kind of like crawling up in you.
Ooh, no. This feels weird.
He comes
I
out
can
with
tell
like
you a joke.
comes out with a cog. Yes.
I can tell you the joke if I can have my cog back, please.
He hands you back the cog. Oh, you know what I like.
Yay! Okay. What do you think is my favorite type of music?
Ooh. Is it? He picked you. He not you. Is it heavy metal?
It is.
He flies away. Alright! Exercise time! And the imp slowly begins opening up all of your cages. That's about 5 minutes of walking around. For those that have, I'm looking at Sin here, attacked him in the past, he does die. But he comes back within hours. He's kind of bound here.
So the option is not to kill him.
I mean, you can kill him, he'll just come back eventually.
So for exercise, Hagar is very excited. He'll go out into the common area, and he'll take Shirley, and he'll start doing this so that she can get her exercise. He's doing jumping jacks. Now, Shirley, make sure you are using all your leg power. It is very important to get all the exercise.
Oh my gosh. Well, during that time, Alexa's gonna come out and she's gonna send Nuru to kind of case the area, not getting too close to the imp, just to see if there is any way of getting out or anything that could help her get out of the situation of being in a prison.
Okay. Let me give your bird some ability to see. Can you move your bird around?
I can.
Okay, there you go. The imp does not seem to give two shits about your bird other than, like, as it flies away, it starts to fly after it like a meal.
That's what, yeah. Okay, then after kind of seeing that, bird will come back and, like, swoop around, be like, fuck you! Fuck this!
I'm rummaging through that pile of bones. I'm
Okay.
trying to find like femur or something.
All right. Go ahead and roll an investigation. First roll of the night. Damn.
Hey!
Well then, it's a
Yes.
strong start.
What the heck?
Start off strong.
All right. You find like an Aiden capable club. It's like really solid, a sturdy bone. So you have a club with you.
Okay, sweet. My door's unlocked, right?
Yeah, the doors are unlocked.
Okay. I'm just gonna come out. I'm just gonna like lean against the wall, just like staring at everybody. But I have this like club in my hand, like kind of like behind my back a little bit. Just watching what these people are doing. I don't trust them.
Caretaker walks up to Safina. And he just goes, "Hello." Oh,
Hello? Who are you?
you seem very sad, and I don't really like it when people are sad. Would you like something to drink?
I actually would like that. If you have
Okay.
anything.
And Caretaker's gonna take out a little glass from his, not glass, a little like cup. It's probably made of metal, out of his like chest compartment, and then flip open his finger and just like pour out a little bit of very like not great wine.
Any wine is good wine, thank you.
That is the most that I can produce for today. I can have a little bit left, but you seem very sad, so I thought that you would like this.
I am. The only better place I could be is on a beach right now, but I don't think the chances of that are high.
I mean, they probably have like seas of lava or something like that in hell.
Maybe I'll have some luck navigating that.
Okay. Well, I hope that you find your beach and that you are very happy when you do.
Thank you.
No problem. I am going to go cook things. Goodbye.
So, I'm gonna go over to Sin, because she was the only other person that seemed to be sassy towards the end. She's like, this is a good choice, maybe.
First punch of
And-
the evening inbound.
And so, how did you get here?
I like just kind of like look up at her. What? How did I get here? Then she like just sighs and I was sold. I'm an item, and here I am. That's as far as I know. And I'm going to get out of here. Somehow.
Well, I might be able to help you with that.
How so?
Are you good at fighting? I mean, it's a valid question.
Yes.
I
Yes.
had Nuru check out the area. There only seems to be the imp and one other thing that we have to fight. To
What's
get
the
out.
one other thing?
It looked like a shady man. That is probably the best. Actually, would I know what it is? The thing that is...
Oh yeah, given your background.
Yeah.
So this thing
Shady man.
more or
I
less
like
looks
shade.
like shadow and smoke made form. You know them as shades.
Oh.
It's not about the getting out. It's about the staying alive once you're out there. It's a very hard life. This place is great compared to out there.
But do you really want to live your life just gardening in a cell?
What other alternative do I have?
Getting out.
I am
of hell.
I am a simple man. A simple farmer.
I mean, you can stay if you want to, but there's something going on down here.
You are
am
very
sure
good
that
at jumping jacks.
Thank you very much, caretaker. I try to keep myself fit so that I can take care of Shirley.
The plant. You named the plant.
What kind of plant is Shirley?
How is Shirley surviving without sunlight? Isn't that what's needed for plants?
I'm a very good farmer.
Okay.
They said, surely you're not going to plant a plant in yourself. I said, surely I am.
Where did you get
Thus
the
surely.
Oh my gosh. Where'd you get the seeds?
I am
I
very
gave them-
resourceful.
I gave him seeds.
Don't
Did they-
be giving away my secrets, caretaker. I am very mysterious.
So you're caretaker. So are you their caretaker? Did they make you?
Oh no, I am a caretaker of someone else, but I'm pretty sure that they are dead. I very much hope they are not.
Most people die.
Okay. So you're both just happy being here.
I do not like it here at all.
I would not say I'm happy. I miss my family. I had 10 kids and a wife. I miss them very much.
Well, wouldn't you want to get back to them?
Of course I would, but where the hell are we?
Hell. Literal
That
hell.
that is a good joke. That was a good one. I liked it very
Should
much.
have saved that for the end.
What about you, Sailor Man? I don't think I caught your name.
Safina.
Do you want to get out? How did you get here?
I substituted myself in someone's place, did a portal, and I would very much like to get out of here.
Are you good at fighting?
So I know my way around, yes.
So I know we can't kill the imp.
No, I've tried.
Yeah, that was quite original. I've never seen a prisoner try to kill the imp.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
surprised the
Maybe-
imp has been killed multiple times by this point.
Maybe we could get him locked in the cell.
You could just ask him to probably let you out. It's not that big a deal. It's just a waste of bodies.
I'm gonna kind of wander away because I saw this man over here. Whatever his deal is. Sir, is there a reason you're not walking around?
So you walk over to that cell. You see a man who looks very noble in nature, wearing what appears to be plate armor still on him, his robes and tabard. Someone from Arhor'ha on the western side near Duodecim. However, being as observant as you are, Alexa, you notice that his body is not quite corporeal. It's ethereal. He looks to be a ghost. And he looks up at you. Doesn't quite matter, does it?
What happened? How are you down here?
All I remember is fighting, dying, and ending up here in this endless, hellish dream.
What were you fighting?
That he's a bad person.
Was I fighting?
Yeah, what were you fighting?
Tries to think back. His eyes go glassy. Knowles? People in robes. One stabbed me with a black dagger.
No, you said that he was from around Duodecim. Do I recognize anything on his body for,
Yeah, make a history roll.
yeah, like for what he would have been?
While she's talking to him, Sin, her head like pops up like behind Alexa's shoulder. Oh, that's a ghost. That's definitely a ghost. Really awkwardly, like
Wow.
right here,
Like, enough that she could, like, bite your ear.
yeah.
Like,
That's
okay.
Guys,
It-
we're 100% on Not 20 so far.
We are. This is weird. I don't know what to do
Damn.
with this.
Damn. Like the low combat one where it's just nothing but knowledge rolls.
Everything's
Yeah.
crit.
So
Knowledge, knowledge.
You immediately recognize who this is from intelligence reports. This is, or at least was, Commander Drake of Outpost 6. He was in charge of the military affairs of one of the major outposts that existed between New Haven and Duodecim.
That makes me sad, because my other character fought in that battle. It's fine. Everything's fine. I remember you well. The outpost that you were stationed in did not fare very well.
He looks up. Does it still yet stand?
Kind of.
That means no. Probably not.
Well, at the time, this time, yes, it would still be standing, right?
Correct.
But yes, okay. Yes, it still stands, but it faces the same issues that you had before.
He crosses his arm over his chest. Then I died a soldier's death. I regret nothing.
It's good. It's very noble of you.
That the guy is always bringing down the house around here.
He's very gloomy. He is a ghost.
You said there was a...
Hagar, how many jumping jacks have you done?
Not enough. I have to keep up my strength.
Done very many.
I'm just writing in my notebook about a black dagger and
Okay.
Knowles, because it seems very interested as to how his soul's able to get sucked down here. Just like,
Sin,
I'm
like-
just taking notes.
Sin like pops up in front of you, like behind the book as you're writing.
What's
Sure.
right?
Just, he got down here by being stabbed by a black dagger, so that seems like something important.
Oh, okay.
You don't know much about personal space, do you?
What's that?
No, that's fine.
As you say that, Caretaker walks up right behind Sin and says, I heard that earlier you thought that you were an object, and I'm here to say I do not think you are an object. I think you are a great person.
At this point, I just like throw my arms up, like, this is not a weird personal space trait, and I just like walk away.
So, a smart lady, what is your plan to get out? Because I've heard the many plans. I'll tell you if it's a valid one.
There's another ghost over here, I think.
Is there one that I missed? There is. I did. Well, I will go up to the guy and be like, Sir, you seem to be in the same position as Commander Drake?
So his head is specifically down, like his chin is close to his chest as possible. So he looks up at you.
Oh no. Oh god.
Stop it! Go away!
Yes. Yes.
Nightmare fuel.
It froze and I'm not even mad.
New wallpaper.
New wallpaper.
As we have like 12 gifts out of this freaking session. So he chin's down, eyes up. He says nothing though.
What can I get from looking at him?
I'll roll off of your previous history. He's wearing the same colors as Commander Drake. Likely someone under his service.
Okay. Did you also get stabbed by a black dagger?
So he slowly opens up his chin. Just, you see his entire throat has been cut.
No, you do you.
I just
Okay.
like throw the club thing in his direction.
It goes through him. Donk. Because
Stop it.
Sorry, that scared me.
It's like, I'm sorry I asked. Do you want to try to get out of here? I don't know where ghosts can go.
Are you asking this to the one that's gurgling at you?
Yeah, like don't talk. Just like blink
Blink
once.
once.
Or yes. Was that once or twice? It's hard to. Once, yes. Okay. I don't know what kind of life a ghost can have, but we can maybe get you to a place where you're not stuck in a hell thing. Okay. Well, do you float? Is that what you do? Do you want to float my way?
He floats your way.
Okay, I'm gonna see.
He goes right through the walls.
I'm sure. I'm gonna go over to Commander Drake and offer him the same. Probably like, I know that you're a ghost. I don't know what you feel physically, but maybe we can get you to a better place. Do you want to go with us?
Commander Drake stands up and he stretches his back as though he actually has bones, sinew, and muscle to stretch. You see that there's a huge wound across his torso that's just festered when he stands.
I choose to look away from that.
Yeah, it's pretty gross looking. He stands.
Ooh, wait a second. Wait, hang on. Is this door open? That the ghost just came out of?
He floated through it, but you can open it. It is unlocked.
It is open. Okay. All right.
You can get your cloak. You can get your cup back.
Hold on, I want my clothes.
All right. I go in and get it.
Okay. Commander Drake. Roll persuasion.
Okay. I mean, if he doesn't
Or
he
any.
does not have to go, but
Yeah. Well, you've given him an offer of an option. He's a stubborn, ridiculous human ghost, really. I don't know what good that will do. I'm already twice damned. But I will accompany you. Perhaps these old eyes can be of some use during the living's ventures.
I'd appreciate it. I've heard things, and this could be something that I've just read, but maybe if we're faced with something, you can do like a diversion where you ghost into its face and you blind it. I've only read that could be possible. Is that possible?
I have not tried that.
Okay.
Would you like me to try this? Under whose command am I now serving?
My name is Alexa.
Alexa. Commander Alexa.
Not quite a... Sure. Uh-huh.
Commander Alexa, this old man Drake's service is yours. And he attempts to distract Hagar. I shall try this new battle tactic.
I don't...
He flies through Hagar.
Just...
Hagar, you feel a cold rush and cold sweat go across you. Probably from all those damn jumping jacks.
I hate my damn roommates.
Did you feel distracted? Did that do something?
I am too strong in my chest. It's
Okay,
from
so-
all the exercise.
Yep, that was definitely it. That's why.
Alright, so that's something that we'll work on, but thank you. I appreciate your assistance. Any help is good help. So, I will now get a little bit quieter, because now it's like officially like, okay. There is, shade down there, and some sort of magical barrier that we're gonna have to get through.
I like shade. It keeps you away from the sun.
Nope. I don't think you're gonna like this shade.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you
Okay.
remember the guy that stole all your vegetables?
I don't like that guy.
There you go.
Why are
I
you still
think we
doing
should
that
hurt him.
thing? What are you doing?
The imp flies in. It's because he's not right in the head!
I throw my club at the imp.
Alright,
Hi,
roll
Mr.
the hit.
You say roll it?
Yeah, roll
Yeah,
to
'cause
hit.
it-
Yeah. So you're gonna chuck your club at something you can actually bludgeon.
What am I chucking? How am I roll?
Just like a D20.
Just a normal
thing.
attack. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
9 plus proficiency. Okay. So yeah, you chuck a club at boop, right off his head. He like wobbles back and lands back here.
That man is just doing his job.
Safina, back to Sin.
I'm going to message Sin and say, last time you killed it, it took a couple hours to come back, right? Yep, I'm only confusing her. I'm not helping her situation at all, am I? This is not...
Nope. She now thinks she has voices in her head. Good job.
It's her voice though, right?
It's her
Yeah,
voice,
it's my
but
voice.
she's
I
not
just, like,
talking.
I just stare. I'm like, my gaze just goes straight to her. Like, what the fuck are you doing right now? What is this?
I'm gonna try again, just to keep going. Like, if we kill it, it'll give us time to escape.
Okay, I just nod.
Like,
And I'm gonna.
do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to the thing. I'm gonna just try to kick it.
All right, you kick it. Describe your kick. Like you gonna curb stomp this thing or punt it?
I wanna like. Is it knocked down?
Oh yeah, it's on the ground, stars
Oh
and
yeah,
everything.
I'm gonna like fuck it. I'm gonna run and like jump and then like jump on top of it and like grab it by its neck and like. I don't know.
All right, so everyone sees Sin like destroy this imp like it was a small, defenseless, annoying animal.
Yes.
Wing there, hand over there. You know, very fire truck engine red blood just strewn about before it evaporates into the air.
That was a bit more aggressive than I was imagining.
That's what you asked me to
But
do.
very effective.
But very, like, I can't. You can't fight with the results. That,
This is not what you asked me to.
it is. No, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I think we need to move forward now. Farmer and Machine Man.
That is rude.
It really is. I'm a farmer Forgus. I have a name.
Farmer Forgus? And Caretaker.
Yes, that makes me happier when you say my real name.
Okay. Would you like to join us?
Sure. I would not like to live here anymore.
It's like,
I go with all the expeditions, just in case they get out. But no one has gotten out yet. They always get eaten. I come back here to wait.
so now that I know that there's a shade going straight forward, what do I know about them? Because me as a player knows zero.
So shades generally are drawn towards life force, especially evil life force. They feed off of it. Think of them as like soul vampires. And evil souls are like extra sugary Kool-Aid.
So as long as we don't have evil souls, they won't try to eat us? In theory? Or is it the
They
opposite?
haven't so far decided to eat you. That is correct. So that's a fair assumption.
Okay. So we
Probably
may...
coming from him.
No. What?
What? So we may be able to avoid that ridiculousness. Oh, it's right there. Good. Great. Lovely. Yeah, that's the face. It's like,
So
so I
making noises?
Nope, it makes absolutely no
It's
noise.
so creepy. It's like,
Hello, scary monster shadow thingy.
Is it like a Dementor from Harry Potter?
It is
It
very
looks
much
like
like
a
a Dementor, right?
so creepy.
Just some perspective.
How is your day?
Nope, I don't think this is something you
No,
want.
okay, where to now?
Well, I know that there's a magical barrier due south, but we have to be a little bit smart about how we do this. And I will start leading the way. Now, I saw this door with my raven earlier, but what is it? What is it?
Yes. So
What?
everyone vaguely recalls this because they were brought in this way, but it is a standard hallway with lots of runes etched into the ground, crackles of dark energy flickering across like a Tesla.
Okay,
This is a little out of my wheelhouse.
that's fair. I want to investigate and see if I can figure out how to deactivate it.
Okay. Go ahead
Have
and
I ever
roll.
seen? Sorry.
So first roll an Arcana, and what's your question, Hagar?
Have I ever seen anyone get past this?
You have seen people get past this. They were very accomplished wizards, or they were being escorted out or in.
Do I understand it at all? I know.
You are such a farmer. You know the following thing. This looks like a magical door. And there is definitely a magical dog on the other side of the door that you hear bark and eat people.
Oh no.
Okay, cool. There is a lava wolf over there.
As far as the Arcana 19 goes, yes, you definitely know, much like think of circuitry and wiring, that there are certain runes that you can attempt to move around. You have to be quick about it, or else someone's going to get hit by the current. But you could deactivate it enough that you could walk across an area without getting hit with the arcane energy.
Okay. Is this something that like I need to use multiple people to deactivate it to make it go?
You would need multiple hands and some tools.
Okay. Trying to see. Okay. All right. Who is quick?
I'm quick.
Okay.
I think I am very quick.
Oh, that the think I am is concerning.
I am very quick.
So what kind of tools
That better.
do I think I would need?
At the very least, you need your focus.
Okay. Now I know we had mentioned before the book can be a focus. Are we using that as an okay thing, or?
Actually, I thought we said the book was not a focus. But for the sake of this, you'll need the book and other things.
And other things, okay.
Right, because your book's not going to really help you like a wand or a staff is as a conduit for this specific thing.
Well, that is rude. Okay. Okay, we need to find our things. Commander Drake. Do you know where they put our stuff?
I saw some barrels back there.
Commander thinks. No, I do not. But he thinks. If this is an installation meant to hold prisoners, you would not keep it where the prisoners are. You would put it somewhere close enough away that you could get it for interrogation. But you would have it under guard. Unhelpfully, he strokes his non-existent beard.
God. Okay. Do you mind floating around and seeing if you can see where our stuff might be? Or where you think might be a good spot?
Sounds like a good use of a person who can't die twice. And he floats away. Grim Batmanly seriousness away.
So this is like a gate, and then is there any? Can we see through the other side?
You can see through the other side.
There's a hell dog, hellhound,
Oh, there's the hellhound.
anger dog,
Anger dog.
floof.
Do we see like a switch or something that would end the gate?
So I know
You
how
do
to
not.
end it. Yeah, like I know how to end it, but I need more stuff to do it.
What do you need?
My
Like-
focus, at least.
Okay.
Are there any dead bodies around?
There is the constant smell of charred flesh, but there are no bodies. Lots of like carbon prints around the area, scorch marks.
How is Sin doing with the burning flesh smell? That is permeating the world.
You know, that's actually a smell I'm used to. Weirdly.
I am curious and concerned at the same time.
Sabrina's gonna go back and check the barrels.
Okay.
It's a long story.
That apparently involves burning.
Also, it looks like there's more hallway this way. So maybe.
It loops around, of what I gathered. Unless I'm incorrect. Oh, I was incorrect. I did not go down here.
Do I see any thieves' cant?
No. You do not you do not see the symbol that says off button here.
Dang it! I can't help. I apologize. I'm kidding.
Let's see if this
Ooh,
roundabout
barrel.
way also helps.
Barrel!
Is there wine in the barrels?
So, Safina, as you start going through the barrels to see their contents, you notice that the barrels themselves are cast with various different fluids, most of which you're not terribly familiar with. Some as viscous as stew, some as clear as water, but they don't smell quite right. Something like you'd expect like pure alcohol to be.
I'm gonna take a look and see if it's anything that I would recognize.
Ditto.
All right, so Safina's rolled an investigation check, which means he is lead investigator. Is anyone proficient with investigation?
I am.
I am. I have expertise as well.
Ooh.
Does that make it better? I don't know.
It does. It means his 14, and with the advantage roll, one of you can assist to roll the second one.
I mean, either works, I think, really. So I will assist.
Okay.
Oh.
I think
All three of you can assist. It's just going to be 2 dice, though.
What?
All 3 of you can assist, but it'll only be 2 dice.
Okay.
So you want me to
So
roll?
it stays at the...
Correct.
Dave?
Whomever is roll, you get to pick.
Oh.
Okay, I'll roll because I
Okay.
have plus 10.
Oh, never mind.
Holy shenanigans, I forgot that you're observant.
Yes.
So,
Like,
between
she's
a...
very observant.
Between the 14 and the 15, your high roll then is a 15. You do observe a few of some of what they are. One is blood.
Okay, well that's fair.
One is what you can best describe as gore, which is kind of like
Oh.
chum. One is alcohol, pure alcohol.
Oh. There you go.
One is actually, interesting enough, moist bone meal.
Oh.
And the last one, which really actually make a Constitution saving throw, is rotted flesh.
I have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, as you get hit by that. Oh yeah, you're gonna be throwing up from that one.
Great.
I would
Yeah.
like...
I will use this nice little side part over here to throw up.
I would like to take some of the pure alcohol and start distilling it into alcohol that can be drank.
Don't look in that barrel.
I don't know how alcohol actually is made. As a real person.
You collect you collect pure alcohol for the sake of that. That's what you have.
Yes.
It is
People
over.
might know how to make.
True. It is over
Oh, no,
100
I
proof, so it is a flammable source of liquid that will absolutely screw you up. Think Everclear.
Oh god. Huh. Okay, maybe
Are
we
you ready
should.
to move on?
Yeah.
I will store some of that inside of my body.
You are a walking bomb now, but okay. Especially considering you have a fire elemental inside you.
Alcohol.
It's like a safe storage container.
Okay.
Oh,
I already have alcohol in my body, so it's fine.
just waiting for you to
Right now?
Yep.
Are you meditating?
So
Caretaker.
the caretaker collects. He does his thing. Alexa vomits. Scene.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna be just a little bit slower. Just
Sin,
go right ahead.
Sin appears next to Alexa. She pokes her cheek. Are you okay?
Why? Oh.
That's pretty gross.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I think I do best when not poked, when I'm trying to feel better.
Oh. Okay.
But thank you. Thank you
Oh.
for checking up on me.
She just like walks away.
I was just like, I don't know. Okay. And I'm just like doing some deep breathing, just trying to like, okay, you ain't got to do. We're fine. We're fine. You guys are going the wrong way. Other way. Other way. You guys are going.
We're waiting for you to be done throwing up. It's very gross over there.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay. 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 I'm just,
I thought you would like some space.
Thank you.
No problem.
Alright, let's move forward. I'm going to
So,
stop and
in the next room, Sabina turned the corner and you can see like what looks like 3 skeletons. Would they have seen those before?
Caretaker would have, because he's a wandering soul, kind of. Hagar absolutely has. Everyone else, no, not really.
like I'm pretty familiar with this area.
You are
I just
familiar
don't
with
know-
everything to the other side of that death door.
I just
Alright, well,
don't know anything about it.
Yeah, nor do you like care. Like that seems to be the
Yeah.
place where the death happens. It's time to go
Yeah.
back to go to Shirley.
Yep.
So yeah, as you turn the corner, the hallways themselves are not well taken care of. There are cave-ins from what looks to be glassy obsidian rocks that go into the dungeon that you currently are in. As you round the corner, you noticed a room that opens up, and several blackened skeletons standing with coals burning in their eyes, just standing there clattering at each other.
I will, because I see Commander Drake has gone up there. I will message and be like, do you think that's where our stuff is? Where the skeletons are? I feel like she's just confusing everyone that she's talking to through message.
Commander Drake flies back and just says out loud, of one of the many possible locations that it would be wise to store a prisoner of war's belongings. This is a well-defended location with only one entrance. It would be wise to store it here.
Okay. Yeah, you're pointing at something that I can't see. So, I'll be like, oh, cool.
my problem.
Guys, we might have to do our first fight to get to our stuff. Or be really sneaky. Who is sneaky? Who is sneaky?
I am somewhat sneaky.
No, I feel like you are not sneaky.
That is rude, and I don't like that you are assuming my capabilities.
But you make great wine, so don't worry about it.
Safina, do you want to see if you can get to our stuff?
I will give it a roll. Did they react to us walking in, or they just...
I mean, when you walk in, they continue to clatter at each other. Like, they're looking mostly at each other, clattering. But when you walk in, if you begin to walk in, their bodies will still face each other, but their heads turn like owls towards you.
This isn't really a place for him to sneak around. Very open.
So our only choice is fighting, if we want to get our stuff.
Like, I could try and sneak, but if DM is like, explain how you're sneaking, I'd be like, I don't know. So,
I use Shirley!
I'm going to
Look at Hagar.
on the
No.
Ah.
Watching.
I can look like a zombie or something, and then distract them.
As a question for just because I need to make sure, because I've never been a warlock before, I need to have an arcane focus to be able to do like level 1 spells or anything like that, correct?
Unless
Damn
it,
it.
unless it
Because
doesn't
I-
say M. Unless it's just verbal or somatic.
Okay.
Anything that has a material.
I don't want to be abusing the fact that I've been here so long, but again, do I have any farming advice for the group? At this point?
Yeah, actually. Go ahead and roll insight.
The plants help build oxygen.
All right, here we
Your
go.
oxygen use
4.
Oh no.
They're dead. In fact, you're pretty sure that the people that died in here.
Cool. Okay.
I feel like
So you're like, I don't want to associate with you. I remember you, Fred. You had more meat on your bones.
Eh,
Ugh.
I can poke them with a hand from far away.
Trina's gonna look back to the group like, do I keep going?
Well, can you run?
Yes, I have the ability to run. But what if the chest is locked?
Or the chest is, that is fair. I say we run. See if we can get there, get our stuff, and then hopefully fight.
Can distract them somehow.
Yeah? You can think of a way to distract him?
Oh, I can think of ways.
I can distract things.
Okay, if you guys want to be a distraction, that might help.
What if the ghosts try and get to the chest?
Can ghosts interact with objects? No. Commander... Oh, dear God. Commander Drake,
Yes.
are you able to get into that chest and just tell us what's in there? Like, not open it. Just get in there?
You're asking me, a former commander to commander, to go in a chest.
Yes, so that we can tell if our weapons are in there, so you can help us fight.
You could just poke your face in like this.
That is quite demeaning for an honorable man. But, Commander, if you feel this is the most prudent course of action, I did pledge my service to your cause. And he floats away, just walking, and like one leg's not even really hitting the ground.
Just
So,
doing his thing.
and the skeletons don't pay him any heed. They just continue to chatter at each other. These two skeletons here. Like, I will ping them. Or, like, doing, like, Rochambeau at each other. The commander goes over, and he kneels as graciously as he can, and dips his head in as though it was, like, a bucket of water.
It's like, eh? What's...
Then he brushes back his invisible locks of hair. And looks at you. Commander! From across the room.
Yes, Commander.
There are indeed weapons here.
Okay.
I see a very large spiked club.
Oh, that's mine. Yep, that's totally mine. Can you get that for me, like, right now?
Can't touch it. He can't. So...
Bags of reagents and wands to imbue
I
magical things. Yes.
just realized I can do things.
Did you? What are the things that you can do?
I just realized I can do things.
Well,
Tell me.
I can make an invisible hand, open the chest, and grab our things.
I too have an invisible hand. It, however, goes through
Can
things.
we have an invisible handshake?
I
And
would
it could
like
be-
that a lot.
Best secret handshake that anyone has ever made.
It has been some time since I high-fived a fellow. You are as close to soldier as I can get now that Fred here is dead.
Aw, poor Fred.
It's okay. He nearly lost his head. It's a good life for Fred.
Is that his name, Fred?
High
Commander,
five.
commander to commander, I do not know all of their names, but Fred seems fitting. A fitting Fred, slashed below his head.
I am going to cast Mage Hand.
Ledgerman? Okay. You do
And
so.
I'm going to high five the ghost.
Very important.
That is priority number 1. That made me happy. Should I open the chest? I think I would like to open the chest.
Indeed. You open
Okay.
the chest. It is not locked.
Well, that's convenient.
And then I'm just gonna grab things with the mage hand, carry it over, go back, grab something else, carry it over, go back.
You guys very slowly regain all of your equipment.
This seemed easier than I expected.
Commander,
I am very useful.
Commander.
should I return? It seems unwise for me to remain at this chest now that it is empty.
Yes, please. Thank you for
Sound,
checking that for me.
sound tactics, Commander.
I've never been.
So shall we continue on?
Okay. Yep, now we have our stuff.
So, this is so different. This is, what? Why wouldn't they lock our stuff up? Why would my gate to my cell be unlocked? This is just...
They let us out for exercise, and then we killed the imp.
Thank you.
Caretaker and I know that we are the least dangerous things down here.
No,
I am very dangerous.
but
Grr.
no, but listen though, this is, I've been locked up, like, I've been here, not here, but like this before. This is not, they don't just you don't just get your stuff back. You're not just trapped or free to do whatever you want. What's the point to this? This makes no sense.
Does anyone have a religious background?
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
but
a
what?
social experiment.
Religious background. Or
Oh.
proficiency in religion.
No.
It is very confusing, Sin. So confusing.
Well, what do you think? Are we like sacrifices? Because wouldn't you want to keep them safe, but you don't really care if they fight back? You need them just to be alive?
Maybe they're pranking us.
No, I don't think this is.
Maybe Ashton Kutcher is gonna come out soon.
Who is that?
But also, this is exactly how Commander Drake said it would be.
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe their security system just isn't as tight because if we do go out, we'll be killed. And we'll...
That's true. If they figure if you're gonna get out, you're gonna die anyways, might as well try.
Plus, this place does not have any custodial service, and therefore many of their things don't really go well. Like the locks end up rusting, and it's very not good for the system.
Hmm.
If I weren't such a good farmer, I wouldn't be able to get plants growing in here.
I'm gonna take this time and use my Raven to fly forward to see what's going on, because I agree that things seem a little bit more fishy than usual.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, I'm sure Safina seems impatient. We're trying to figure out what we're doing, sir.
Safina becomes 5% more edgy every round.
Head meter.
So I've got him flying around, just
Mhm.
trying to figure out what's going on.
But do we have what you need now to lower the gate? I mean, we can look for more prisoners, maybe bigger jailbreak.
I'm just trying to see what's going on here. Oh, I made a thing.
Yep, no, that's fine. Your Naru could fly around that area.
Yeah, because she can get.
Yeah, small places.
Yeah, she's a time bird. A time bird.
Is that bird
Oh,
your
no.
best friend?
Oh no. That's,
So at this point, you see
yeah, what
this, yeah,
is that? What is that?
and it just looks at you.
Not attractive.
It is not attractive at all.
Do I have any like? What the fuck?
What
Do I have
the
any
fuck?
like, what-
Raven Queen, yes. As it deals with souls, those are much like imps. Those are lemures. That's what you get when you wring out all of the soul energy out of a person.
Oh,
They look
God.
like lumps of flesh, with arms and a head, kind of.
Alright, so have the bird come back. I'm not positive, but I think we're in some sort of soul factory of sorts.
That would not be great. I thought we were in a prison.
Yes, farther down, there seem to be 3 creatures that their souls have been wrung out of them, and they've been kept back there. So maybe the reason that they... the weapon thing still does not make full sense. But I think we need to get out of here before our souls get taken.
Can you open the gate thing now?
I can.
That is very good.
Does everyone have their weapons? Can everyone fight?
Oh,
Ready.
I have my weapon. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I will... Yeah, I will turn back around and start going towards the door. I'm not dealing with whatever soulless, ridiculous soul things. Although, as
Ooh,
a
there is
question,
a man at the door now.
that's rude.
Man.
It looks like it. The effect looks like it might be a ghost.
Yes, there appears to be an ethereal-looking figure with robes and a mask standing on the other side of the door.
Are the robes anything I would recognize?
Make an intelligence check from your investigations. Yep. You recognize those because you were definitely doing some research into them. Between the mask itself and your very observant ability to pick up like Sherlock fucking Holmes on the insignias, you recognize that as a lower ranking member of the cult of Gigareth. People that have been abducting people.
But it's like ghost form of it.
Yeah,
correct?
that does not seem corporeal, so not physical.
Hello, Ghost Man.
Nope, that's not how we took. Nope.
I see that the thing is still here.
What is the thing?
Thing.
Points towards Caretaker. The Tin
I
Man.
am a nice person. I am not a thing.
Moves its mask-like face to the rest of you. Where is the imp? Imp.
He's a little busy right now.
Yeah.
We could take a message.
That's a funny joke. You've been around the imp too long. Well, I don't need all of you. I merely need one of you. If you'd be so kind to go back to your cells. Let's see. He looks at you like he's grocery shopping.
Sin like just tucks back behind the rest of the people.
Oh.
He leans over to where Sin tucks back and sees like, we have an old man.
Hagar is pretending to be behind the plant.
Got it. We have a daft old man.
Why do you need him?
I don't need the old man. Quite frankly, he's not truly on our list. We need some juice, some energy, you see. Not that it matters to you. Oh, wait. I know you. You're that investigator. Oh, yes. I think you'll do quite nicely. If the rest of you would please present her to the door.
Now's our chance to do something.
It's like, nope. I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, I think it will. And he whistles. You see, if you don't, we'll just maim all of you, and collectively there should be enough juice.
Is it just the one dog that we can see?
Just the one dog. So,
I just had a question about the door.
the door is magic, but there is two things that need to be described. One for Alexa, and one for... You said Caretaker has a thief and has a thieves' cant, right?
Yes.
So, you notice that while he is talking to you, he is also making, like, small hand gestures. And I will whisper to you what those both mean, because they are a version of thieves' cant. He's like...
Like, okay, that's a very specific...
Very
No.
specific
Gesture.
gesture. I wonder what it means.
Private message in 5, 4.
Okay. What?
The fact that
Okay.
I...
Well,
So, if you see...
sir, you should take us. I will only go if we all go.
That is some interesting predicament. We don't need all of you, but you are right. Very helpful. Yes, Tin Can.
This right, do I know what that is?
You do not. Your character.
I just
does not.
really liked how you're gonna imagine what that means.
Okay.
Like-
Yeah, this is great.
Then in character, he still raises his hand.
Yes, Tin Can.
What's a candle?
Oh. A candle is something that you light with a match.
Oh,
He
but
is the
you're
universal
first.
glaring eye, which needs no translation to "What the fuck are you doing?"
Caretaker. I think I will message to caretaker. He's with me. That's
Oh.
that's my organization. Be like, stop talking.
Okay.
I don't know if all of them should come. They appear to be a bit of a liability to our process.
I have
think they
been
all-
very useful.
I think they all could be useful to your cause.
I have never had such thoughtful sacrifices in all of my time. Brings a tear to my eye. He's got a mask on, mind you, so he's kind of like goofily trying to get to his eye and then realizes he can't. I'm sure the sentiment still translates. Very well. Cerberus. Heal. And then it does not heal, it heals. And walks away. And you see that the ward drops. It's not.
And I will hold on 1 second. So throughout, as we're gonna go forward, I'm going to try to whisper to everyone, letting them know that he is a candle and it is safe.
Just that? Because that means nothing to most people in this group. He's a candle! He's got a small amount of illumination between 5 and 10
about-
feet.
He is part of my organization. He is safe.
I don't see his wick.
I can't help that situation at all. I can't.
Buy him a drink first. Maybe he'll show you.
I'm not allowed to be an adult. Oh my God.
Adulting is so hard to die!
I'm not allowed to be an adult. Same, that's why I'm never gonna be one.
There you go. Yeah.
Hagar is whispering to Shirley, trying to calm her down.
I'm so sorry that your plant is getting.
You guys get that far and you realize that the ghosts themselves cannot pass the barrier.
Oh no.
Friend, no!
Is there a problem?
He starts to walk and he's like, no clipped, just can't make it.
Oh.
Fred looks at
do
you.
Do I see anything that could be stopping them?
Just the runes, but they're not affecting you.
Everyone deserves to be able to get out. I'm going to try to go back a little bit while everyone's moving forward and see if I can deactivate the runes to help the ghosts. They can move.
What are you doing? Says the ethereal cultist.
They're just like, I dropped something.
Oh, such clumsy sacrifice. Can't get quality ones these days. My superior doesn't have the same sense of humor, so if you'd please hurry it up. We need you dead or alive. Alive is just so much more useful.
And I'll try to, as quickly as I can, deactivate the runes so that the ghosts can get out as well.
Okay. So what is everyone else doing as Alexa's kind of dragging
He's
the
like,
party forward? So I'm interested. What is up in Safina's world right now?
He's just becoming very, very impatient, but he knows that he needs the group, so he's just gonna stand there, kind of like tapping his toe, like ready to like try and get this.
Try and get it moving forward. Okay. Alexa, you start working on deactivating the runes. Make an Arcana check. Okay. You start working on the runes with the electricity deactivated. Is everyone where they currently are?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Messing with the runes, you
I'd
actually
probably get a little back.
spark, reactivating them. Hagar, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. My bad.
Oof.
Could I use my luck on that?
You can.
And then just
I
use
like
take the
try
20.
to react, like pull him out towards me while I see it happen.
In fact, the luck is the 20, and in fact, that's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what happens. You're so lucky that literally the luck is Sin pulling you out.
Awesome.
It's like, I might just be a simple farmer, but I think I might not. Ah!
So he looks down at Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. You're the great to help.
Growl.
Waiting for the first punch.
I
Thanks,
feel like
thanks, Fred. Okay, so now there's two sides of
Is-
this.
Alexa stuck on the other side now.
Yes.
Well. Uh-oh.
But I'm still
Guys,
working
we're
on.
down 2 commanders. That leaves us with 0 commanders. That's not good.
No, that's perfectly fine. Yep. You can all do whatever you want. Nobody has to tell you anything.
Hagar is just pointing at Shirley.
I vote I am next commander if we need no commander.
You're not making the plant commander. What? That doesn't even make any
So,
sense.
Alexa, are you gonna get through this thing?
Well, I'm still working on the runes, I imagine.
You are. So you're now working on the runes with the electricity activated. You weren't before.
Okay. So I will look at the guy that is leading the way. Like, are your cells so bad that you can't control when the door is open or not? What is this?
Well, normally you don't go through a tumbler and break half of them and then expect the lock to work.
I guess you just don't want my soul, then that's fine. I'll wait again for another person.
Fine, I didn't want it anyway. And the two of them sulk.
Oh, for God's sakes, just put the barrier down.
This will be a moment. And he disappears. Whoop. Leaving you all awkwardly to be in front of a barrier split.
I'm going to see, because I know before when it was activated, I kind of had an idea, so I'm going to see if I can get Nuru to help me do anything like multiple hands, like a claw. A claw would help.
So
Can't do anything.
Nuru looks at you like you've lost your damn mind.
Like, I'm sorry. You've been stuck in hell before? Figuring it out.
I can give you a hand if you need a hand.
You're on the other side. Thank
It's
you.
an invisible hand, and it's a great hand.
Can magic go through the magical barrier?
It has troubles in doing so, but it can, yes.
I would just summon it on the other side, on your side.
Okay. Magical hand on the other side.
So with the other hand, would I be able to work the runes a little bit better? Having multiple...
If you can instruct him, yes.
Okay. So I look at the runes because I know I need to have multiple people and my tools with me.
Yes.
So I will look at the runes and be like, okay, you need to touch this, then do that. Runes.
Okay. Make another Arcana check, this time with advantage.
This is the extent of what the player understands.
I need the runes to rune
Game
well.
mark.
Oh!
Rune.
Alright, so you do instruct Caretaker to basically, here, hold this rune. Hold it down. Just the right amount of pressure. You might fry yourself. And you create a very brief opening where you can get across. Make a dexterity check.
Are the ghosts able to get through as well?
They will make the attempt as well.
Dexterity check or saving throw?
Saving throw. Give me a saving throw.
Okay. Could I just add that to it so it would have been it would have been the same. It's
Right.
the same thing.
So then, yes, Drake makes it across, but Fred does not.
Oh no.
Fred.
Ah.
Can my mage hand push him farther as he's trying?
No, your mage hand
I'm
is holding it, is slapping him.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
He gurgles at you.
Oh, it's so sad.
I know. I just want to hit him. Oh no. I can't. Oh no. Oh.
Mage hand his hand.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, Fred.
Oh god. I'm so bad.
It's so gross too. 'Cause you just like,
Just like gurgling.
They gurgle together as they gurgle together for a bit.
Gurgle together.
I don't know if I'm able to make that noise, but I'll try.
As-
No, I can't do it. I'm
Sounds like a
sorry.
dial-up modem.
I go to the commander, like, I don't think I can get him through.
Soldiers understand.
Just pat Fred with my mage hand.
I'm gonna look at Fred. Did you have family? Blink. Oh, blink once for yes, twice for no.
You can message him, and he could respond in his head.
Oh, that's true. I'm gonna do that. Thank you. It's like I don't want to.
That'll save time.
Okay. So I will message in his head. What is the name of your family?
As down as I was for that conversation to happen.
Like, and is there anything that you'd want me to say to your family?
I wonder if
this
his
will
voice
come up
is-
later. Why, yes. He sounds quite refined. Or he's at least trying really hard. My wife's name is Tanya. Tanya Wild. She's currently at the outpost.
What would you like me to say to her?
Tell her to live on without me. And our 7 kids.
Oh,
And
God.
1 grandkid.
Why?
And 2 dogs. 1 sheep.
I hope that I'll be able to get you.
Our dogs!
Okay.
We're breeding dogs. They may have puppies. Make sure that they're loved very well.
will.
I ask only
Okay.
that they live a life better than their father or grandfather.
Or owner.
Grandpupper. I don't know what this is, but I know the stakes are dire. Tell the world my name,
Is it Fred?
Frederick.
Oh, he was right. Okay.
The commander's a good man. Keep him safe.
I will.
We fought many battles together. He always made sure that we were taken care of. He is a staunch ally. Even though he is not quite staunching right now. He's windy.
He's very windy. Oh, thank you, Frederick Wild.
And for everyone else, you hear... as he returns back to his fate.
Bye,
Gurgling
Fred.
as he goes.
Oh, bye, Fred.
Now everyone's on the correct side.
What a brave soul.
We need
Not
to.
everyone.
You've lost your friend though.
We shall succeed in Fred's name.
So there is the question. The corridor outside is mostly earthen. So a lot more of the glassy black corridor, dim lit and motes of ash and smoke. You get a good gust in the wind It smells a lot like brimstone, but moist. Air here is getting thicker.
Commander, would you like to lead us again? I submit my role as the commander that took over and give you back your right as commander.
Commander Drake looks at Commander Alexa.
Oh, was that?
I was saying that to you, Alexa.
Oh. Yes. Uh-huh. I have positions of power all the time. Let's go.
That's not true.
So the hellhound that was docile before, how is it now?
Oh, it was laying down, and as you approach, this beast, this creature,
Oh, he's so cute.
gets on all fours and growls at you. Locks with Sin's eyes.
Oh my god!
Can I mage hand and start scratching him under the chin,
You,
like the neck area?
you do that, and it bites your mage hand into bits.
But it's invisible.
It goes through it. Its teeth,
No.
quite magical in nature. What's up?
Can I approach it slowly,
You
and
can.
just kind of have it just like let them pass, and just kind of be like a blockade, kind of like calming.
Calming.
Ooh.
Calming blockade. Go ahead and roll animal handling.
I feel like this may not be very common.
Not bad.
Oh.
So you do that, and it lunges forward and bites you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Yeah. So you do that. So go ahead and roleplay out you get the calming action, and it just bites your arm.
I yell. Ah! So I'm just flailing about, holding really close to my body with this dog on me.
Was the dog? Did we see if the dog was kind to the cultist?
It did respond positively to the cultist, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk behind someone and cast Disguise Self on me to turn into the cultist,
Okay.
and then walk out from behind them. In the same like ethereal look, if I can. I don't know if Disguise Self has that capability. I can't tell.
Not to that level. Go ahead
Well-
and make a deception check.
Can I assist?
No. That's still a good roll.
Fitting.
All right, so Caretaker does appear to look a lot like this guy.
I feel like that's a slightly different guy.
But
Definitely.
that's Caretaker now. Move this
Good. Oh wait. Hey. Good doggy. You are okay.
I will message
Let-
him, tell him to heal.
Heal. Heal. Heal. This isn't working.
He just wants to eat. Like,
side. It's
Let the man with the plant go.
It lays down, but keeps its eyes on you.
I
I
am.
check. Instead of checking my arm, I check Shirley.
Shirley's fine. Hagar, you've dealt with lots of animals in your life as a farmer. Roll insight.
Okay.
This
oh,
thing is
no.
just an angry asshole, according to that insight roll.
Mm-hmm.
Rabid dog.
I start just yelling at it in Infernal.
Don't
Mage hand
Don't
over.
upset it.
don't excite it. Why would?
I'm just abusing mage hand. Mage hand over his mouth. That's what I got. We should move on before he eats Hagar, or just
To move on, we have to move past it.
But he didn't heal, did he? I thought he did for a second.
He backed off for a bit, and then he got yelled at.
Yep. Well,
Are you out of character?
Hagar
are you
has
still-
ruined this.
Are you still?
Yeah, I'm
disguised
still
as
him. I'm
thing?
still a
So
cultist.
Try again. See if you can
Heal. I have to get the voice. Sorry, 1 second.
get I feel like it's losing.
Heal. Down.
Make a what's your charisma? Make a charisma check.
Got that 16.
Make that charisma check. Force of character.
Oh,
19.
It recognized you as an alpha. And it lays down in submission in the corner.
This is funny because I am the most beta there has ever baited.
Super beta! So beta, you never get to production. Alright.
I will cautiously proceed forward.
Same.
Eh?
Good doggy.
It particularly eyes up Sin and Hagar, licking its
Oh.
chops.
I just look away.
Just don't give it eye
If I
contact.
look at it, I'm gonna get pissed off.
It's like, I don't want to punch this thing.
Just strategically walk away.
Okay. When you get to where Alexa currently is, rounding that corner,
And mage him and scratch him as we walk away, as we're all
No,
gone.
why would I don't think he wants to.
you
be
hear the
scratched.
loud snapping
Here.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be touched.
of the evil, malicious hellhound snapping at the hand that's treating him like a Disney dog.
Okay, so what about coming around this corner?
You round the corner and it feels much hotter as you turn. Muggy almost, swamp-like. Only it's not water vapor that's sticking to your skin and your clothes.
Blood vapor.
No, it's more like brimstone, sulfurous water.
Oh.
It's getting hot. I'm gonna empty all the alcohol that I got earlier. I thought I could make you guys some nice drinks after distilling it, but I feel like I also might explode. So I'm sorry, you guys aren't gonna get really nice drinks later on.
I would prefer living and not.
I would
having
also
alcoholic
prefer
drink
that.
to being
You
becoming
could
a mom.
you could disinfect his wound on his arm.
I'm
from
just
that
thinking
bomb.
that would I know that has any healing properties or anything?
Are you proficient at medicine?
I am not.
No, I'm not. I thought I was. I am not.
So then no one would know that. The
Okay,
basic
that's fine.
idea that you used alcohol, but you're not too sure. Like for all
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
doing that
probably
gets him
wouldn't be-
drunk.
I wouldn't be thinking about that. I have got a giant gash in my arm.
Yeah.
It's like I need to disinfect this.
Nah.
But
He's gonna
everyone
kill it,
has
man.
basic knowledge like that beer, for example, or ale keeps better than water because it's at least
Oh wait, no.
pure.
Okay. I am proficient in medicine. I just accidentally unclicked it. I
Oh,
went
well
through.
then you
I'm
absolutely
sorry.
do
I'm
know
stupid.
that not only will it clean a wound, that creature looks pretty damn dirty. Yeah,
So you might want to
so
disinfect it.
Yeah, I'll just empty it under your arm.
You
Oh,
just
that
do
would
that without any warning.
I mean, no,
You just,
probably
like-
not.
I mean, are you sure? That
I
sounds
need to
amazing.
empty my alcohol. Would you like alcohol on your arm?
That's a weird question.
Aye.
It's a
Okay.
weird response.
I meant it as a weird way to ask it, but okay, sure, I'll just empty it under his arm and make sure it seems to just try to disinfect his arm.
Okay. So, based off of that, if you would like to, you can spend a hit die to heal as the power of disinfectant.
I will.
Disinfection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
You don't feel specifically better in the physical sense, but your spirits are higher and your wound is clean.
Literally
I look down to Shirley.
Higher spirits.
Thank
Higher.
you, Shirley. You're a magic plant.
Oh yeah, I don't think you're gonna get any sort of gratitude that's not directed to the
I feel like I deserve more than I am getting.
plan. Guys, we need to move forward.
Let us. Let's do that.
Okay, you continue on. As you round out the area, the cavernous subterranean area opens up to an area to your left, showing a sharp drop into what appears to be water, with vapors and mist coming off of it. It looks quite inviting
Does it look
after
like
not
water
having had
water?
a bath or any sort of way of hygienically cleaning yourself in such time, except for Caretaker because he's a warforged.
I'm gonna send Nuru forward to see what's going on, if there's any benefit of going in here. What's
Does
up
it
with
look
that?
like water or lying water?
Or is it just water? Like, is there even any point of going to water? Like, are you just, hey, now I'm in water?
Roll
Cool
perception
story, bro.
for your Raven.
Safina know because he is a sailor.
That is very true. So, Safina, go ahead and give me a history, a nature, or a tool proficiency such as sailing. Whichever
And
is
I'm
highest.
rolling perception.
Correct.
So you said history, nature, or what?
Or like sailing. Like, what is it? Not vehicle, land vehicle, water.
Well, yeah, I have proficiency in that, but like, would that be? What
Yeah,
would-
just roll
I don't know.
roll 1d20. We'll add your proficiency and a stat modifier like intelligence.
Okay.
Okay, and with that perception 11, the thing that you notice most is that there are large fish or eel-like creatures that are slithering around down there.
Bad idea. Like, just bad idea all around you.
And Safina, yes, and that's even without proficiency, like 18 plus whatever, you go well over 20. You're not too sure about this specific body of water, but it is small, which means it is likely like a pond or a lake. And if you are truly in hell, there are minerals in there that are likely very harmful, much like acid to your body. So, not a good place to be.
So, water, no. Okay.
It absolutely will clean you, probably to the bone.
Ah.
I pet an eel with mage hand.
Why are you petting everything?
Safina will try and stop him.
I want.
Okay,
them to
well
love
that's a
me.
let's do it contested athletics because I need to see who does that. So you see the two of them are contest about that. All right, so
Wait, what?
Safina gets
Yeah,
roll
he's trying
athletics.
to
He's
stop
trying to
you.
stop you from petting the quote unquote eel.
Oh no, just with mage hand. I just summoned mage hand in the water.
That's, yes,
Yes.
He's trying to stop you from sending mage hand to pet.
Oh, sorry. No, I thought he said like hand.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
you let him cast a magical hand to pet the eels. You're gonna pet the water eels with your magical
I throw
hand.
him a club
Alright.
or a bone
No,
thing.
yeah. I'll stop.
All right, so everyone mauls Caretaker collectively. Caretaker looks as sad as he possibly can when he looks this fucking fancy normally. I mean,
I looked at Caretaker. I know you're curious, and you think that these creatures are going to act like normal creatures, but I don't think petting them is a good choice.
Where else are we
It
going?
is actually a horrible choice. We should probably move on before we get. Like,
Well, if we're gonna move on and not do anything, and they're eels and they stay in the water, then that's fine. Then it doesn't change anything.
If
I
you
think
want-
you're all just mean.
Do you want to pet Nuru instead? That make you feel better?
No, you guys are mean to me now.
Okay, I can't help this. And she's gonna. I'm gonna move forward. Like, I can't.
Hagar is gonna whisper, but loudly enough for everyone to hear because he doesn't understand that. They're not going all crazy. This is about where it starts.
and Hagar, you've been on such expeditions before. Normally, you know that this is normally about as far as most of them get.
Well then.
Have I ever gotten farther?
Yes, you have gotten across the. You remember a bridge. You remember a tower, and that's it.
Okay, that's fine.
I saw, because I know because you mentioned the bridge. I know there's a bridge, and it went over to what looked like just a pen area. Is that a tower, or is that just a random offside pen?
I don't know what you're referring to.
When I had Nurus flying around, let me see if I can.
There are multiple buildings over there, so if you can put Naru to what you're talking about, I can tell you.
Yep, let me get him there. Okay, gotcha. Hold on. My brain was doing something different. I was talking about this. This is just a pen.
That just seems to be an open area.
Okay. But this is like a tower.
Yes, that is a wrought stone building.
Okay.
As are these.
Gotcha. Can I see this?
You did not perceive that. No.
Did not perceive that? Okay. Fair enough. No. Okay. Caretaker. Are you able to become the cult guy again?
I'm still the cult guy.
He
You are?
is.
Okay, good. We are going to come across another hellhound. Do you think you can get it to not attack us?
I can try.
Oh my gosh, sorry, I just saw Dave's thing go in. Okay. Alright, get prepared for that, okay? It's coming up. It's going to be on our left.
Okay, let me get into character 1 second. Hello. Hello. I am mean cultist. I am mean. Okay, I'm good.
I
That was really good. That was really good.
Mmm. And
Okay.
Alexa, as you and Caretaker around the corner, you hear and smell another creature coming from this pen. And that is a good place for a break. So we're midway through.
Ah.
Let's go ahead and give about 5 to 10. I'm going ahead, muting our audio. Thank you those for watching. Thank you for the one follow that we had. Heart
Cool.
jizz.
Yay!
Hearts. Mute. Uno.
Fuck it.
Oh no! And now everything isn't aligned correctly.
What?
There we go. Now it is.
Okay, I'm like, that's
Yeah, crooked one.
Yeah, that's it, right. Alright, so, as we left off, our intrepid one-shot adventurers escaped from...
Like big.
I'm trying so hard not to with things like the M2. Welcome, you know what? Fuck it, I'm narrating as McTravers. And the intrepid Travers went and left the prison. And they continued on
oh my gosh.
to get their stuff in a chest away from cackling skeletons. They continued through a door, bypassing a hellhound, getting around the corner, and meeting another one. So,
Yeah.
it stares at you, you stare at it, and that is scene.
Hello.
Woof.
Stay.
It's on your face for what?
Orc.
He seems quite tame. I think he's okay.
Then
Try getting it to heal again.
Is he standing or sitting or like
Oh, he
laying
is
down?
on all fours. He is not laying
Oh.
down.
Okay.
Heal.
It steps forward.
Oh no.
This isn't working.
This may
Heal.
not work a second time.
Oh,
No, no. It's so much creepier.
I've had to break a lot of animals in my day. Can I yell heal in Infernal?
You can.
I do so.
I don't think we can talk our way past this one.
Tug on his tail with mage hand. Try to distract him.
Great, that's initiative.
What do we do? Well, he doesn't know what's doing it. I'm not doing it. He doesn't know I'm doing it.
Yes, his options are extremely out there. It must have been the
I was
wind.
trying to make him like think something else is there and like turn around and then we'll run.
We were doing so
But-
good with not having to fight anything. We had a solid run.
Well, we were gonna fight this thing either way, I think.
Nope. No.
No, I mean like he was about to attack.
I think there are other ways, but we've got this.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I missing anybody? I think I'm missing Safina. You did
Sam?
not.
No, he did. He's 10.
Is he?
Right there.
It wasn't in the list.
Oh, well, he rolled 10 again. What?
You're very consistent.
Consistency.
All right, caretaker, you absolutely pull its tail, which sets this pups off, and he looks very aggressive now. What's due? You do.
I don't want to hurt him.
Well, he wants to hurt you now.
How do you pull his tail?
Of a hellhound. It's hell hound.
I'll attack him and I'm sad about it.
Okay. You attack a hellhound. And make sure this.
Oh.
That's a natural one.
That's it. I think you're just too conflicted emotionally.
I didn't want to hurt him. I would like to disengage and run away and be sad about life.
Okay. You attack. You fail miserably, and you run away.
Yeah.
Sin.
I see that this is going to turn into some fight thing, and I like quickly run through the group of people, the party, and I like come up underneath the hellhound, and I just do like a weird like understrike thing, like almost like a bat, like you hit a baseball.
Yes.
With
Four.
the, maul.
Come run.
Oh, geez.
Baseball 4.
As soon as I roll 20, decides.
4 touchdown. Goal.
Dunked it.
That's right. Nothing but turf.
Oh no!
No, now your ones are coming out.
We're getting all the it's going the exact opposite way.
All right. So you do the good old home run hit. You lose your grip, and it sails, hitting the wall behind the Hellhound over here.
Oh no. Alright. Oh shit. Oh, I should have moved. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Oh no!
I'm gonna stand there and like just.
Oh no!
It's. All right, Agar, there's our growling match. What are you doing?
So there's quite a bit of noise traveling.
The camera barking was so great.
I've got the crazy eyes. It works so well.
You can go back and clip it.
Yeah, please do. Internet famous. What are you doing, Hagar?
All right, so there's quite a bit of noise coming through. Is it traveling through the cave quite a bit?
Yes, it is carrying very, very well.
Would it be fair for him to think, well, these are dogs, they're pack animals. The other dog might be coming.
Yes, that's a fair
Alright.
assumption.
So he's gonna walk over here and listen. See if he can hear the dog coming out.
Listen! Okay. You channel your inner Navi.
Does he hear anything?
Roll perception.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
All right. And then I've got like a makeshift kind of like shield kind of thing, just from my years of hanging out in there. I'm gonna plant that on the ground and kind of just get my hoe out and kind of take defensive position there. So I'm gonna be taking the dodge action and passing.
Clip that. Okay, dodge action. You're gonna dodge with your hoe. Roll performance. Just
Okay.
Dodge that hoe.
No. My God. You look majestic. Just
Good.
all right, Safina. You get a moment to vent your frustration. Oh, Safina's doing a thing. Well, Alexa, what are you doing? And we'll roll back to Safina.
I am going to cast Frostbite.
Okay.
I don't know. No, because it doesn't have a weapon, does it? So it wouldn't do a weapon attack.
Its weapon is paws and maws.
So it would technically have a weapon?
No.
No, okay. So then I'll just Eldritch Blast then.
Okay. You will. Yes.
Yeah. Shit.
And the next action will end up being the Hellhound, so I will need to know what's going on with Safina. I will assume that Safina is brooding.
Maybe he can do a double action on his next turn.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. Well, there's a growling match with Hellhound and Sin. It goes to bite her. And it crits! Just kidding. I think that actually misses.
It might miss.
12 should miss.
Yeah.
So, and it goes to bite you.
Nope.
No!
No!
No! It goes to bite you. It
Nope.
smells foul. Definitely smells like hell. You can actually see the ignition of fire deep within its mouth, and as its eyes burn with cold and hatred. It,
Like sulfur, kind of.
you've seen this before. The complete sick, sadistic nature of creatures that want to rip you apart as it engages with you. And mortal.
What else then?
Also, that means that Caretaker will be next.
I don't want to hurt him, but I have to, and it makes me very sad.
I'm sorry. I am very sorry that this is hard for you.
1, 2. Oh, it's very dark. I forgot. Crap.
You didn't do your dancing lights. You don't.
I did not. I
I
would
can
like
just
to get
picture-
here.
I just picture like Sin holding like this dog that's like trying to eat her face, and like caretaker just be like, I don't want to, and she's just like, fucking do something.
It's trying to eat my face. I like my face.
Like, but I don't want to hurt it. Like, it's trying to kill me.
I'm going to shoot him with my light crossbow and be very sad.
That will hit.
3. Do I get sneak attack from it?
You do. You have someone who's engaged within 5 feet.
Like, currently.
11!
Alright,
I
you
heard
sink a
it.
bolt right into the creature's muscular body as it burns what can be a serious lava that sears the ground as it rests there. You've pissed it off. Speaking of being pissed off, Sin, you're up.
Okay, well, I don't have my maul.
You have a bolt that's in his face.
A bolt.
Like the thing that you just shot?
Also,
Yeah,
a
just take it
cloth.
out.
Just stabbing it. Like,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, so it's like in my face, and I'm like trying to keep it like not to bite me, and I just see whoosh, go past me, and I just like pull it out, and I'm like, I just stab it.
Alright, you pull it out, which sounds amazing as hell, and you go to stab it. Go ahead and roll to just a generic attack, as though you were attacking with your club or your great club.
You want me to click on the great axe?
Yeah, click on the great axe and it's just different damage. That absolutely hits. The damage is going to be a little different. Actually, what is it? 1d12? Yeah. So we will say d4. 3 plus your strength, which is 3, so you do 6 damage. You absolutely do take it out and just puncture another wound into it.
Sweet.
Just stabbing away. It's, "Arr!" and yells at you like a bad Scooby-Doo. Hagar,
How close do I think this other approaching hound is?
you'd imagine it's going to be here in the next 30 seconds. Maybe less.
Okay, well, he's gonna come over here. He's gonna take the hide action to try to blend in. He's gonna have, Shirley, and he wants to wait for it to come out so he can come up behind it and whack it and tame that puppy.
Just imagine you holding a pot like over your chest so it hides your face. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll stealth to hide.
Oh, okay.
It's exactly what it looks like, by the way.
Okay.
Safina is still distracted. So Alexa.
Okay. So I'm gonna try the same thing. I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast, get it pushed back or something.
Okay. And it's a crit! Don't you do something on crits?
Also,
4 damage crit.
also, who is injured? Is anyone injured?
No one's taking damage yet, I don't think.
You are. You get a hit dice.
No one's taking damage yet.
I do.
2
Yeah.
people have taken damage so far, haven't they?
Oh,
Oh,
I
no.
didn't see it.
Never mind. Only Hagar
Just
has.
Hagar. So Hagar, you get a hit dice of health back.
Cool.
Nice.
Because of the Raven Queen's blessing. Go ahead and describe this majestic crit of 4 damage.
So it's like such tiny damage. So you see a blast of like blue-white force go at the Hellhound, and then you see somebody just branch off and go over to Hagar and just be like, healing.
Lots of the way.
That's why you can't stealth. You're too busy healing.
Great.
Because the light's just it's messing up your hiding.
Don't forget to roll your hit die to heal up.
Oh, I get to roll it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I get to
Yeah, you roll a hit die.
Oh, okay. I thought I just gained it back. Cool.
No, you get to spend to heal. It's a really cool feature.
Sweet.
Sorry, guys. I had to defend us from Trump.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
As we are streaming, I'll move past political commentary and say that the Hellhound is going to attempt to bite Sin because Sin took an arrow out of its torso and then stabbed it again, just for good measure. So it's a little angry. Not angry enough to actually hit her, though, as it bites back.
Call back.
No, bad dog.
Its little paws up, just trying to claw, just holding it
I
at its
like
torso.
The camera knows knows to zoom in during the terrifying.
Right.
Wait, didn't I say I would switch it up? Here you go.
NPC mode, DM mode.
Oh my gosh.
All these gifts are gonna just show up out of the
Just
blue.
out of nowhere, in the lobby.
Yeah,
This is
tomorrow the lobby's gonna just get spammed.
This is your DM. This is what you're dealing with. All right, caretaker, you're up.
How bad does the puppy look?
Let's see. Let me bring him to the front so you can see. He's about bloodied.
Oh, okay. Good. That's not good. I will.
Oh, we lost Safina.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, but I pressed the wrong one. Yeah.
That misses. Rah!
Well, bonus action poke him again with my mage hat.
Okay, he gets poked. The fuck are you
Yep, that's about
Why
it.
do you keep poking
No, I'm
up
just
and
I'm just continuously petting him throughout this encounter.
Calm down! So
It's
he is
not-
up on his hinds with his claws trying to like eat Sin. Sin just holding him back and being like, "Arr!" And you're like, calm thyself, puppers. Calm.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's happening. Sin, you're dealing with terror as its caretaker's trying to take care of this situation.
Shit. I still don't have my maw.
Can you kick
Cut.
it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I guess the bowl is still. I can't reuse that.
You can keep using it. It hasn't broken yet. It's effectively just like poking it with a stick, like a dagger.
Do you think? I mean,
I mean, it's what you got. I don't know if you can
Yeah.
throw it off of you and move potentially.
yeah. Can I try to like? It has ears. I want to like grab it by its ears and just try to like just hurl it at the wall, like just.
Absolutely, you can. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh yeah.
About that.
No.
No!
Oh no!
Oh wow.
Oh god!
Okay. Well, you know what? I could also roll double one, so let's find out.
Double ones.
Oh.
Oh!
no! Wow!
No.
Oh! Well, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. So effectively, it's like, I'm gonna wrestle with you. So they basically fall onto the ground together, and they're just rolling around comically. Nothing's happening. He's like biting. He's like, and then she's just like swatting, and it's like, it's exactly as chaotic as my camera is, but nothing is happening.
What is it?
That was awesome.
That was so good.
So they're just rolling around. Yeah, it's bad. Which means Hagar, you're next.
All right. So, what he would like to do is he would like to ready his action to run up and jump up on the Hellhound's back as it comes into the corridor. So he's readying in action.
Okay. Safina, you back with us?
Is.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I quit on this twice there. I apologize.
All right, we'll say for the first 2 rounds, you were actually terrified, stunned by something that involves this creature. It reminds you too much of your transformation to come over here, but you have snapped yourself out of your terror, and you are back and seeing
Yes.
Sin rolling on the ground, attacking comically a hellhound. What do you do? Your DM eats a cookie.
Oh, my
Alright, seeing how it's a hellhound, I will not want to punch it because that would probably hurt a lot. I will come in and try it with my sword.
Legit.
Is a hellhound made out of like fire? Is that how that works?
No, this is like
It's fiendish. It's not made out of fire per se. It definitely
that-
bleeds it and can't be hurt by fire.
Well then.
Oh. Alright, Safina, holding on a... Oh, he might have frozen.
You might have frozen.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll roll for him, since I have his attack.
Oh, he's
Sorry,
there.
I don't know. It's in there. I don't know why it didn't roll it.
Oh, there.
I got it.
Yeah.
Damn, rolled it. So 15. I'll double check and see if that hits or not. And it's 1d6 plus 4. Let's see. That does not.
Yeah.
That does hit. Plus 6 damage. So yes, you engage and you do some damage to this angry, florid, comical pupper. So you manage to find a pace where Sin is not just in your way, and you kind of like you cut it up. Alexa.
Okay. I'm trying to like get it just out of the way so it's not in this area. So I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast and see if the force maybe will push it into this hallway.
Do you have the invocation that moves them when you hit?
I don't think I do. I just know it's force damage. So
Okay.
really, she's just hitting it with force damage and hoping for the best.
Fair enough. Well, you hit.
It does more damage than my crit did.
That is really
Think about
sad.
that.
Yep.
So you do the equivalent of shotgunning something on the ground. Pow.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Let me fix the order real quick as you have something being added.
Oh no. Oh, that might be.
The other hellhound, probably. That's my guess.
No,
Nope.
no, it's the other guy. It may be helpful or real bad.
My twin!
The Hellhound gets up, just locks eyes with Sin.
It has chosen the oath. It has chosen.
Tension between them. Spark, 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 spark. And it does nothing. It's really bonding with Sin right now, but does the equivalent of taking a dodge action.
It likes you.
In a very weird way, it kind of does.
We should tame him. He should be our new best friend.
You two do have infernal blood. You said you had a ready to action, Hagar?
Yeah, I want to jump on his back when if he comes barreling through.
It will. Another Hellhound comes barreling through. Roll athletics. As it gets this far.
All right, come on.
All right, you absolutely jump on this thing's back. So you are riding a Hellhound. Here, let's make this appropriate. To the front, to the back. Okay.
Good. This is happening.
It is. And it stops there. As a creature comes running across the bridge. Just
Oh no. It's not the ghost type thing.
caretaker.
Okay. I would like to walk up to this hellhound. I would like to hit him with the blood, not the handle of the rapier. Just try to knock him out.
All right, attack with disadvantage.
I up.
You miss.
Wheel.
Too busy bonding with Sin. Sin, you're up.
Disengage. Step back.
Always.
You step back.
I...
You realize there's another Hellhound behind you that Hagar is riding.
I'm gonna bring it down, and in Infernal, I'm going to say,
Be my friend.
I'm gonna
My
say,
guess.
stop! No!
Roll intimidation or persuasion, whichever one's higher.
Okay.
I want you guys to just hug it out at the end.
Oh no. Oh no.
So great.
Hagar.
How big is this thing? Like, am I
Pretty
riding
big.
a horse?
You're riding something. How familiar with dogs? Like if I say a large lab or a Great Dane or a Bull Mastiff, is that size?
Yeah.
It's a big dog.
Okay, so this is beef.
It's a beefy ass dog.
Beefy.
Yeah, a dwarf or a
Alright.
gnome could ride this thing into battle.
All right. My character's worked with dogs on the farm his whole life.
Yeah, big dogs, sheepdogs
big,
and shit.
Big dogs, yeah. They have weaknesses like hip dysplasia and all that stuff.
Good.
Like a
Yes, I mean from your character's recollection, if you're comparing it to like a sheepdog, absolutely.
Yeah, so this dog
This
has
could-
some weaknesses around its hind legs. He's gonna attack the hind legs with, like, look down and attack the hind legs, trying to get it to stop.
Okay,
He's
go.
gonna tame this mother.
You're gonna tame this hellhound like a sheepdog. Sure, go ahead and
He's
roll a
gonna
hit.
break it.
Roll a hit.
All right.
Oh.
With advantage,
Yep.
Well, the good news is that you don't have to roll disadvantage, and that does hit. But
Okay.
all you do is you really pissed off.
okay, cool.
You quickly find out the simple farmer is like they definitely look like dogs, but they're not the same way.
Okay.
Instead, you
So I
hurt
didn't
it.
hit any tendons or anything.
You do 8 points of damage. That's the equivalent of hitting tendons and shit. So you hurt it.
Good.
You used that hoe.
Am I still on it?
You're still on it. You're still
Okay.
on that with the hoe. Safina.
Why am I laughing?
Oh, is he here? He is here.
Safina, you're up.
His
Oh, wait.
roll 20.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's like a couple seconds behind.
Okay.
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 Good.
Oh.
I'm going to assume Safina is attacking this.
Son of a gun.
It's weird because he lags out perfectly whenever we ask him a question.
Right? He's like, no take, only throw.
That goes.
Well,
Well, oh,
Okay.
dice. Okay.
17.
I really don't know why the damage isn't appearing.
I also do not know, but I can fix that for on your sheet. I'll
Oh,
have
yeah,
it.
it's me to zoom out for that thought.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. Ponder about the
No,
greater
go ahead.
meaning of the situation.
Okay, I'll have it auto roll.
Did either of those hit?
Both
They
of
should have
those.
both, yeah.
So that's 8. All right. So with those hits, you slice up the hellhound, and it falls down.
No!
It looks at Sen and thumps. Is it still breathing? But it is on the ground, bleeding out. If it's the last thing that it does, bleeding out. Bleeding out. Alexa, you're up.
Okay. So the the guy that's coming forward, does it look like the corporeal version of the other guy?
You have the observant feet, so you would recognize this as the exact same person that was corporeal earlier.
I will move forward to him. So you just let your hellhounds run around and killing people?
Sometimes.
Well, we've got a problem. One of yours is going crazy, and it seems to have caught the. It seems to have caught Hagar.
Heal. And then you just hear it continues like, well, you need to subdue that. You need to subdue them. You need to calm them down. He starts going through his pockets, and he tosses over a bag to Alexa.
I will take the bag. Do I have enough action economy to go back and try to calm the...
You have enough action economy to go talk to him and get a bag tossed to you.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a bit squishy.
Oh, that means...
It's leaking a little bit.
Oh. Okay. Great. Can I throw it to anyone else?
No.
Okay. Like, oh, okay, then that's my turn. I gotta squish a bag.
Wish
All right, so The Hellhound and Hagar bond in a very different way, and finally bucks Hagar off.
Okay.
But that is his action. And now he's looking at Hagar.
Sorry, I can hear Bentley's tail sounds from your office in my other.
Because you
Do
are
I like
direct.
superhero skid off onto the ground? Like, am I like good, or do I just flat on my back?
Roll an acrobatics check to see how graceful Farmer Joe here falls off the Hellhound's back.
Farmer Joe.
Pretty
Nat
graceless.
20, nat 20.
Rather gracelessly.
Yep.
Oh.
Caretaker, you're up.
Is this Hellhound dead?
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
he's downed. He will die.
I was just making sure because there was an accident. The accident means death. Usually.
Well, unconscious. Potentially going to
Yeah.
die if not
Making sure.
healed.
I just didn't want to walk up and like say things and then figure out he was just dead the whole time. I want to walk up and try to help him, and Spark's gonna come out of my chest, and Spark's gonna try to like do like some CPR or something because he's a fire elemental. And he's just gonna try to bring the flame back from the.
How does
Yeah,
Sin
that-
feel about
that
this?
Yes!
It's like...
I would like to save him, not like fix him so he just stays like unconscious, but like
How does Sin feel about this?
yeah, because it's just like, hey, this thing.
I'm just like puppy,
Yo.
trying to save him.
Well,
I'm going to save the puppy. I didn't mean to roll at disadvantage. 23.
Yep, that would stabilize him. Although, I think you have to deal with whatever's coming out of Sin right now.
Probably.
buddy.
Hello.
Oh, good.
Um,
It is Sin's turn right after.
Yep, it is.
So, I'm having this stare off with this hellhound. This is before he died, right?
Yes.
Having this stare off. And so I notice Hagar, like, with the other hellhound attacking it. And he has that. She's having like some really not so good flashbacks right now, and so like her attention from the one in front of her, the stare off, is like her attention's to that one right now, right? And she's like having all these like memories coming back, and then as soon as like these memories happen, she just looks back to the other one and it just like collapses on the floor, and then all of a sudden you see this big giant caretaker come and start doing CPR. So she is just like, what is going on? Like, she really doesn't know. So,
She grabs her horn in frustration.
yeah.
Grabs her horns in frustration.
Yeah, no, she's having like PTSD, man. Like, she's just like, okay.
I was like, what is happening?
Yes. I just,
Aw,
like,
she's so
what is...
cute.
I'm gonna kill you. No.
No, Dave put the art up.
So,
That's why her statement.
It still validates the statement, right?
Yeah.
this is gonna be like, is the other hellhound attacking Hagar?
It's like a horror movie situation. It bucks it off, and now it's like prowling to tear up the farmer.
Okay.
I mean, Hagar's a farmer.
So, just out of just like complete frustration, she's gonna like look between Caretaker and Safina to the other hellhound and go, "Heal!" Like really, like fucking.
Doom! Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Oh god. Come on, game.
Oh no! Oh no!
Rolled so
So,
many without ones.
Inspiration.
oh, no one has it. No one has gotten any of their cards yet.
I answered my question.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah, he did. I remember.
Okay, then you do have inspiration, and he's. Yep.
If we want to use it on this instead.
Yes, absolutely.
You don't know.
No.
Ah, you guys! Stop it! I lost my pen now. Look at this.
You don't have to
This is your new dungeon master. It's a cat. Oh, now it's a DM again. Okay.
Oh, gee. Just wonder what happens if Pinker ever gets in there.
I mean, it might face track Panger, which sounds amazing. If you could just hear my voice and just see this cat face, like. All right, so if you burn the inspiration, absolutely, it stops dead in its tracks.
Huh.
Hagar,
I'll
it
sand
has
dust.
stopped, but it is staring right at you.
I'll dust off, and I'll just grimace at it. Bad dog. And I'll point my hoe at it.
So creepy.
But he's really thinking, that's a nice hoe.
God.
And I'll just ready in action to smack it in the head if it comes at me.
Noted. Safina.
So he's gonna be ready, but he's gonna look at Alexa and be like, "Are we good right now?"
I might be able to calm it down. Maybe.
If that's the case,
Well,
then
then he's gonna ready action on these hellhounds
okay.
if they attack.
Alexa.
Okay. I have this squishy bag. I go forward with squishy bag. And I give it to
Describe how you give it the squishy bag,
it.
if you'd be so kind.
I will open the bag and I'll actually throw the contents on the floor and say, heal! Throw it.
Alright.
And I'll say heal in Infernal.
Okay. Make a constitution saving throw.
Yep, just throw in some disgusting bits.
Throw in some flesh.
Well, I mean, it can have throw up for dessert.
Ah. No, you hold your giblets on that one.
She's used to it now. She's like,
You toss it out, and absolutely, it's chunks of various meats, seasons with like various brimstone and taco seasoning, just right in front of this thing. Chorizo for hellhounds, and it starts eating, and it seems quite
Content. What a little cutie.
docile.
Hagar, get back.
Free RP.
Okay.
Hit, 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 hit. I have saved his life.
Oh, great. Okay, well, let's move past the hellhound.
Sin.
She's just like, yes, yes.
Just take out like a little piece of like jerky from my compartment of stored food and like hand it to her. This one seemed to like you a lot. So if when he wakes up you would like to give him a piece of jerky, here you go.
Okay. And I just like look at it and look at the hellhound. I don't. Okay. It's like I put it like in my like I don't know. I don't even know if I have pockets. I guess I have pockets somewhere in here. Just like tuck it in like the I don't know.
Belt? It's like belt
Yeah,
jerky
like
now.
Belt jerky. Tuck it into the
Yep.
I don't.
So,
That's your
No.
belt jerky.
It's my belt.
Hagar would like to. He's gonna test and try to walk around the hellhound. Does it do anything?
Yeah, it seems very protective of its food.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not going for the food. I'm going for the puddle of blood behind it from its gashing wound.
Sure.
What?
I'm gonna use it to water Shirley.
What do you want to happen to your plan?
No.
It grows healthier with the blood of your enemies.
All right, you gather some of the sulfurous, fuming blood, and you water your plant with that. And Shirley does not like it. You see a few of the leaves begin to wilt a red, ashen color.
Oh no, it is potentially sulfur blood.
You killed Shirley.
Is she dying?
She is dying. She's dying now. She's on death saving throws. Your plant is on death saving throws. How does that make you feel?
That's fine. I'll try to. I'll go. I'm sorry, Shirley.
It says, it has a deep moment with you, Hagar. It says approximately.
God.
Shirley, it's okay.
One of its leaves just goes down and wilts a bit.
And out of desperation, I'll cut my own hand.
Seeing a blood oath? What kind of... Oh my god!
Blood didn't work the first time.
It's different
Shirley
blood.
loves me. She's been with me my whole life.
It's an old ass plant.
So my video is also lagging, and everything about it is amazing.
Shirley's... You're losing her! You're blood watering. It's not going out so well.
Can I? Yeah.
What are you gonna
You
do?
want me-
I don't know what these-
I have
I don't know what these
prestidigitation.
rolls
You want me-
mean. I want to use my luck. I don't know
Oh, sure.
what they mean. Yeah.
They mean, is your plant dying?
Yeah, I would like to.
Alright. We'll use the better roll. It's still dying.
Okay, that's fine.
Do I notice this?
I mean, I think you're preoccupied. You can do whatever you want. You're preoccupied with the old hellhound, but since it is back, you can see like Hagar freaking out. Yeah.
Shirley,
Hagar.
no.
Hagar! Bring her to me now.
I'll kind of stomp over.
Place. You give me Shirley.
I'll hold her up to you.
Okay, it's like a surgical procedure right now. So I have herbalism kit
Okay.
and proficiency. So like I bring out a little bit of fertilizer and like a little pouch with just a little water skin and just like place it, make sure everything's good, place a little water, try to help Shirley.
Make a herbalism check.
What stat is that? Because I have it on like query the thing. Is it like intelligence?
It's intelligence or wisdom, whichever is higher for you.
Ooh, intelligence. It's much better.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Oh no.
So you've got bad news. You're losing Shirley.
Can we get a help part for Shirley?
What did you do to her?
Amazing grace, how sweet those
First party
leaves.
casualty.
I believe that Shirley wanted the blood. She told me she wanted blood.
She is a plant. You give plants water.
If your plants are that, I'm terrified. Terrified.
Can
I'm
I
gonna go-
like?
My plants are great. I am a great farmer. I don't understand. Have you ever tried to farm in hell?
What are you doing, Sin?
Can I? Can I? I'm not. Can I? I'm gonna grab the plant out of his hand, and this is gonna be so weird. Try to lick the blood out of the pot.
That's right. Okay. So, how does everyone react to this as Sin takes the potted plant, which I think with the
What
strength
is
difference is not a
this?
problem, just starts
We're gonna have to
licking
have a
it.
contested strength.
Okay, yeah, do an athletics check.
Oh,
Okay.
Go,
let's.
Sid.
Ah,
Fail.
strength?
Yeah, it's athletics.
Oh, athletics. Okay.
Oh, yeah, handily.
Just tears dripping down his face.
What is Hagar?
Oh, my God.
Desperately trying to
Just
steal.
Savina's like
This
just
is
eyes.
not what I expected out of the hell. This prison
no,
escape.
You know what? I am going to help and also do prestidigitation to try to pick up any of the blood that's in there, like suck it out while you're
Okay.
quickly licking it.
All right, so this ends.
How is this on our list of priorities right now? Why is this happening? We have a limited time window.
Oh my god.
This is what matters right now. Okay?
The important part is
Oh god.
You don't understand. Everyone thinks the same thing.
Well,
Hagar doesn't. He's
yeah,
fine.
so Hagar, this is a serious moment. Stop proving a serious moment. Well, you prestidigitate and you get like some blood out. It's all over Sin's face, dripping from some of her hair. She's drinking it, just drinking the blood of Alhounds and Hagar, and it's got one little sproutling left, one good leaf. It appears to be okay for now, if not a little sickly.
One leaf.
One leaf. One good leaf. Strong root. But one leaf.
Oh, Shirley, what did the devil creature do to you?
You
Hey.
did that.
Okay. I start petting her. She's shivering. It's
This-
obvious Hagar's just doing this.
Does Sin still
It's
have
okay.
it? Or does
I
Hagar?
am here.
What?
Bring it back.
Yeah.
She's like, this is
Blood all over her fucking face. Like a pirate.
Hagar, you need to take better care of Shirley.
Maybe stop putting like demon blood.
Yeah, use water. Not weird demon blood. You're weird.
You propose I get the water in the hell.
I can put water like here, and I'll do prestidigitation. I'll just put water in the thing, like watered.
And I'll try drinking it too, because Hagar hasn't had water in a while.
Oh my god.
Just
Don't think about it.
Team mascot is a plant.
An almost dead plant.
An almost dead plant in hell. Changing the title of this episode, Plants in Hell.
I'm going to turn to the cultist to be like, I can't explain this.
This is
We
some
need
of the
to move
weirdest
forward.
shit I have ever seen. Not the
I
weirdest
agree.
shit, not the weirdest shit, but it's definitely a top 3 item.
Hey, we're top 3, guys.
That's not something you want to be top.
It is not something
That's
you
not
want.
something to be proud of.
I think we need to move forward.
Yes. Yes, you do. Call this things for a second. Guys,
Where's Colonel? Where's Commander?
And Drake.
Commander Drake.
he comes floating out.
Okay, good.
What the fuck did I just watch?
I've seen more in death than I ever have in life. And I've seen some shit in my time. Cultist looks at Alexa, looks at Safina. And be honest, I had a train of thought and it is gone. says the character.
Oh, yeah.
You need to take us to get sacrificed, or
Ah.
you need to use us for energy.
Ah,
Wait,
yeah.
why aren't we trying to sacrifice ourselves?
I've already explained this to you, so I can't.
I forgot. Okay.
Are you guys in a good physical state?
I am great.
Sin looks up. There's
We
this,
are
like-
ready
I
to
know.
go on.
Okay. So,
Hagar's watering Shirley with his tears.
some things. There is a portal up here. With any luck, it can be fueled by your sacrifice. And he does like an air quote with one hand. Sacrifice. And then he looks at Lex like, honestly, at this point, we outnumber them.
Okay. What do we need to do?
Well, we could try to use the portal that's down here, but that involves going through the head honcho. And he looks towards the other group and like, so he's just having a conversation with Alexa at this point. We could go up and try to leave out through the wasteland and meet up with my compatriot at a rendezvous point.
Oh, that's what you meant by sacrifice.
Oh dear.
I just
I got it.
can't
This is not by choice. This
even begin this sentence. Won't really end.
what's the head honcho like?
He's red.
Aren't they all?
That's profiling, and I expect more out of the agent.
How long have you been down here?
Year and a half, maybe a year. So you observe something. You observe that he's doing a lot of motions, but he isn't really using one of his arms. He's only using one arm.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this makes me happy and also sad. Have you figured out what they're doing down here?
I have. And it's why it's imperative that at least you get back to write a report.
Okay.
I would also like to get back. Puts one hand on his chest. I have slightly bigger complications.
Can we get you back?
You can. And then he thinks for a second. Let's just focus for a second. Because if I go back, then this other thing can't happen. Modislok can't get out. Modislok won't stay here. Anyway. He looks over as Safina joins the bridge conversation.
You know the lay of the land a little bit better. What is the safest option?
You're in Avernus. There is no safe option. They're both pretty bad. The top is a bit sealed, so we'd have to get the key to unseal it. The bottom is not as sealed, but there is a bad person there.
Okay, let me see if I can get Commander Drake. Can I have your assistance, please?
He floats over the water.
You are probably more tactical than I am. We are faced with two options for how to get out of here. One, we are facing a very large creature that we'll have to fight. And the other is a little bit more tricky, as in we'll have to break through something. What would you suggest?
I would recommend that you assess the forces under your control. Gather their strengths and weaknesses, intelligence of your options before.
Why don't you write over a plan?
I think that this goes beyond my mortal, ethereal expertise. What option does not involve any level of stress? That is the option. Can you render them unconscious and carry them? I dare ask. Can you leave them? No. We left Fred. We cannot leave more.
Sorry.
Never again.
I will confer with the group and see what they think the best option is.
I concur with your confer.
Is anyone following or joining the bridge? Are we all?
Nope. We're all sitting at the Hellhound right now.
Just powwowing with
Stop this
pups.
conversation.
Pup powwow.
Yeah, they're having their own little thing over there.
They're just. Okay. So
Yeah, side role playing again.
I'm gonna move forward. Hopefully, Safina will follow because they're all stuck at the Hellhound.
He's so cute.
No, that's not. And I will again lay out the options. Where we have one where we are definitely going to have to fight the head honcho, which sounds not smart. And the other
Not
one
smart.
is having to break through going up a tower. Oh my god.
Do we have to fight things that way?
That is a little bit less known. It's a little bit trickier.
I am not the best at fighting, but I will fight if I have to.
Yeah.
Do I have to kill puppies?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
Would you
Do we
prefer-
want to fight things or explore things? That's the option, right?
Fight things.
We just need to get out of here.
I think if we go through the top, we can get more information than going through the head honcho. I think we might be a little bit overpowered if we go just straight for fighting.
Information on what?
What's...
I'm fine with topping if that's what we're doing.
Sorry, just the phrasing.
Are we doing phrasing?
I'm fine with topping. That's what you want to do. I'm for going up the tower, personally.
All right, you're the commander. Does anyone have any objections?
Have I ever seen anyone go up the tower?
Nope, this is as far as you've ever gotten.
Yeah, that's what I figured at this point. So, Hagar is gonna listening, surely. She says that you are the destined ones to save me. I will follow you wherever you go. I have great things to do when I see my family again. I will make a new land.
Please don't give your family blood.
Am I aware of any mental issues that happen when you're stuck in a... so long, right? You just,
Yes!
like, necessarily like, what has happened? Okay. Okay.
You're very
This
well
is-
aware of that. You probably do
like-
think he's suffering from some sort of trauma, yes.
Like Kobe was like, I'm glad that you have found Shirley to help you through this.
Well said.
I thank you to be the destined heroes that will help me get to the common folk.
Okay. I will try to make sure that nothing further happens to Shirley. And I will move forward, going back to who I'm now assuming as a player, this is Clyde. Maybe. But I don't know that. I think our best option is to go up the tower. I am not sure. Safina, what?
Does he know what?
He's gonna follow you.
Oh, okay. I think with the fortitude of our group, less battle is better. Less big bad is better.
Big, better, bad? Bad, big, better.
We have no damage output. Just as a group.
less big bad is better.
So,
I think we move forward now.
We're gonna kill
Yeah.
But what do
Yeah,
you
we
do
should-
about the hellhounds?
leave them in wonderful peace.
Sin. Do you like this hellhound? I think that you like him.
I do. A little bit,
Well,
yes.
then let's go talk to his owner.
I don't think he's her owner.
I don't think
Well, they have some kind of connection.
I poked the hellhound. I keep poking it. Wake up!
I hand you more dried meats.
I take what I had in my belt thing and I wave it over his nose.
And he bites it and your hand.
Oh. Dogs sometimes don't understand where
Successfully only getting the jerky.
They're not dogs, they're hellhounds. Stop treating them like dogs. They're not dogs.
We refuse!
Refuse.
Sophia's having so many issues with this. What are you doing?
Someone listen to Safina.
Safina's role has been reprised as the invisible monk. Crouching tiger hidden. Where's Safina?
He's actually a shadow monk.
Surprise. Yeah, the hellhound, the infernal evil creature, eats the jerky, just getting your digits a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to very slowly lean down, like really kind of close, but not close enough. I don't know, pretty close, but not close. I don't want my face eaten off, but as it's chewing that, I'm going to say in Infernal, go now, you're free. And I stand up.
Glorious. Go ahead and roll just persuasion. I'm really curious how this is going to turn out.
Hey, at least you're not trying to tame it. You're just trying to set it free versus having a hellhound buddy.
Set
Okay.
the ladder would have been so cool.
It stands up. Its coat is black as night, eyes like burning coals, teeth like corn, and cavities. Breath like brimstone as it frolics away into the cave it's stuck in.
You're free in this thing that you cannot escape.
And goes to eat the food with the other hellhound. It is free to eat other food.
What did you tell him?
Huh?
What did you tell him to do?
Go. Just. It's. You know.
Alright. I'm gonna walk back over to them like, I don't wanna, stop you guys from doing your thing, but this is not really a let's stop and feed the animals type of situation.
What kind of situation are we in?
We're in hell. I don't know if you noticed. No.
I like playing caretaker so much. Oh, but I thought that we could take the hellhound with us, and then he
nope.
can help protect us.
This is its home. It's home. We can't get it out of here. We just need to get away. And I'm sorry, but we need to move forward, okay?
Okay.
When we get back to not hell, I'll find you like a bunny or something.
I like bunnies.
Okay, I'll find you a bunny. Let's get you not hell side, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward and hope that they follow. At this point, I'm like,
Yeah, I'll follow. Where
please
are you?
follow. Just across the bridge.
Isn't
you
Hagar
went,
have no light? He's got no light. He's gonna fall off that fucking bridge.
Why have it?
Like, we roll for that.
I will have you roll for that. You're going across a narrow bridge with no light.
Caretaker, have you
Okay.
not cast dancing light?
Oh wait, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. People can see your
I
light.
would have.
There you go.
Like, give him some sight.
Like, yeah.
I'll just designate one orb that just stays above Hagar's head. Just
Yeah.
constantly. Just help him out.
What's the radius of your dancing light? Is it 2010?
Yeah, here, I'll click it. 10 foot
Is,
radius.
10.
is Alexa near Sabina at all?
I kept moving forward, so if you follow me, then I will be.
I would ask if you could identify that thing.
Didn't. No one
It's like
saw
a-
it.
This, yeah, I didn't see it.
It's like
I can assume,
it's like a blue.
I can assume
Yes,
as...
you'd be curious.
Sorry, repeat that?
No, he'd just be curious because water. It's on the water.
Oh, that's true.
Magic.
I'm pretty sure, as a player, I think that's the portal to get to the big bad guy. To get us out. Potentially.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I could be wrong.
Yeah, we don't know really what it is.
Is this river? Is this river water?
It is raw water.
Yeah, how much of a drop is it between the bridge and the water?
It is about 20 to 30 feet.
Remember,
Yeah, there's a lot more water than I thought there would be in hell.
Well, this also, keep in mind, this is the water that has a whole bunch of minerals you don't want to have on your body, and the clean you to the bone water.
True.
So, battery acid.
Well, I'm
Shit.
just saying, if that's the portal out of here, then why are we not trying to head towards it?
Because there were two options. The one option was going through that portal and having to face a very large head honcho. And this option, which gets us to go to the top of the tower, meet up with one of his compatriots and getting out.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool. Sorry if I missed something there. Okay,
It's
got
okay.
it.
all caught up now. We're good.
Well, I'm for the head honcho.
We will die
Jump.
so fast.
Jump.
No.
I
Jump.
have a lot of investment in not dying right now. Sorry, Sin.
For the sake of information, at least in Alexa's perspective, she can get more information by going up and seeing who the compatriots are, than going to the head honcho. So she's going
Hang
up.
on, wait a second. How do you... You were talking to that person. How do you know that person? Who are you? What are you here for?
Who?
I typically
Alexa,
don't...
I'm pointing to Alexa.
Yeah, yes, Alexa.
Sorry.
I am a candle, which means I am...
don't see your wick either.
Okay, I can't help with that situation. I'm a part of an intelligence agency. It's my job to gather information, and I got captured down here, so I'm trying to get as much information to bring back to stop future people from getting caught down here. He also is part of my organization.
He raises one hand.
What's your name?
He looks to Alexa. It's your operation. Want to compromise it?
Nope.
I am cultist McCultyface.
Yes.
He's a part of a cult. Is that bad?
Okay, I can't fix this. You can't.
We don't have time for this.
We don't know. Like, I promise you, I mean you no harm. I'm purely here to get you guys out of here and myself and get as much information as I can to stop this so that future people can't get captured.
Okay. Inside check.
Sure.
Okay, go right ahead. Go.
Ha!
So like
See-
right on the precipice of maybe.
Seems legit. Seems sketchy.
I'm watching you.
I have been watching you this whole time because I'm very concerned.
Why?
Also
Is
concerned.
there something wrong?
Okay.
Yes. Just
We need to
from
move forward.
the hat to the feet.
Just-
I think I would at least leave the hat out. I think the hat is very great.
That is very true. It's a
the top.
fantastic hat.
The head
I
down,
simply
maybe.
must know your tailor when we're out of hell.
Ooh, he's my owner. I think he might be dead.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. And by fantastic, I mean that's horrible.
Yeah, I don't like it. It makes me very sad.
I think we need to move forward, Culty McCultface.
I am all about that.
I don't believe
Operative, miss operative. What are we referring to you as?
They're going with just Commander. Stick with
All
that.
right,
Big
Commander.
enough.
Commander, we are going to go up these stairs and keep going up these stairs until there are no more stairs.
That is usually how it starts.
Does that guy seem shady?
Slim
Seem-
Shady.
Which-
Seem shady, some shady.
Slim Shady! Oh!
Like, kind of like insight. that
Absolutely.
guy?
You can incite him with as untrusting as you are. Absolutely. You're like a passive insight check on everything.
Right.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Insight.
He does not seem like a cultist, no. He does not seem... No, he's definitely not a cultist.
Cultist as in,
People
Like,
that...
cultists of-
like, not with Alexa? No.
No, the cultists are like the people that are running this operation down here. So
Okay.
he doesn't seem like them.
Okay. Got it.
You all are about to be transported to a different part of the map. Boop.
Ooh.
You guys went so far, I know.
Tread so hard.
I gotta make sure that you have the Commander Drake with you. Here you go. So, technically, you're out here. Okay. You guys go up a large, winding stone tower, and after what feels like dozens or hundreds of steps, you reach the top.
Are we there yet?
But you don't... Do you even have muscles?
No. I'm just very bored. We've been walking upstairs for a long time.
That's you.
Just like a child. Oh my god.
Ooh,
wait.
do you have parchment and like a quill or like some ink or that would be very nice.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Never
Would you like to play a game?
mind.
Okay.
Very much like game.
I spy with my little eye
Goodness.
something metal.
I have
Oh,
metal
me.
spikes in my mall, if that counts for anything.
It is not a mall. I definitely acknowledge your ire.
Is it me?
It is a very patient, very quiet, very obedient tin person who's going to remain quiet so we can get out of here.
It can't be me because I'm not made of tin.
It's so sad. Let's go. Alright, you get to the top, finally, to much chagrin of Safina's slowly dying soul. And
For the
looks-
first time in a while, everybody's camera's working. Good teamwork, everybody.
do 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 boop 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 boop. All right. He stops there. Who in your party knows subterfuge? Oh. Stealth.
It's like, what the fuck?
I am quite stealthy.
You are not. Who else?
I am
Looks like he is.
Okay.
7.
You're
There's a
literally
7.
metal. I think your body moving.
I got +4, just saying. But I like the idea that no one thinks I am.
No.
Because
It's
you're
great.
metal. Like, imagine any sort of body movement makes sound because it's metal on metal. That's my
But we
thought.
still love you.
We're still.
Thank you.
Sin throws a pebble at Caretaker.
Ding.
So about stealth.
Shut up, stealth. So, Safina looks like he's the stealthiest. Of what he said.
The cultist looks at Safina. So in that room, the steeds that the Infernals rode in on, literally the horses that they rode in on, are in there. I need you to quietly go in there and get a key. Now, in here, in Hell, keys are a lot like gems. You're looking for a red one. And one of the bags, the saddle bags of the horses. You're going to want to not alert them.
I love horses.
Out of character, does anyone else have inspiration? Before we go into it goes.
I
into
think
the
I
album
would, because mine was what kind of pet have you always wanted?
And you almost.
I would.
Say a hellhound probably would work pretty accurate for what he's been doing.
Is it?
It's
Have
a
you always wanted a hellhound?
No, he wanted a puppy, which is he
Oh,
did say that.
then there you go. Then
Yeah.
you have it.
So now you're prepared in case shit hits the fan. Once.
Now someone's like, 3 words that describe me are...
Yeah.
One thing I would
There's no
change about my
clever way.
past.
Alright, so I roll for stealth.
So you have to describe what you're doing. In front of you is a large corridor that is well traveled by feet and by hoof. Let's see. Very observant Alexa. You notice that the things that are traveling on the ground here leave scorch marks.
Well, hell,
But it is well traveled. It's a wide corridor. Not particularly high, maybe 15 feet, but it is wide. It looks like the equivalent of infernal stables. So yes, if you would like to proceed down this corridor, which has little to hide behind, stealthily, you would need to roll stealth.
So, okay, so from your description, if he went from like footprint to footprint, it wouldn't work necessarily.
That would be for tracking, so that they would be able to track your footsteps. Like, you're attempting to go into a place unnoticed, which would make you look a lot like a cartoon if you were doing the footsteps, or someone trying to get through like a snow in.
Okay, I will roll for stealth.
Okay. Nice. So you get to the room. I'll put you there.
I'm good with that. So good with that.
Hugging along the walls carefully until you see the stables. There are thick black leather reins around these majestic horses that are as black as obsidian with burning manes. They look a lot...
Creepy images too.
You're at the entrance.
Okay.
You notice they do have saddles and saddlebags.
Right. So I know I'm looking for the red gem, correct?
Correct.
If I have all of my equipment, I will look at my compass so I know which horse it is.
Excellent! You look at your compass, which always points to the thing that you want most. Your freedom. And it points to this horse.
You're using your items.
Okay. Do I need to roll stealth again or animal handling?
It depends. What are you trying to do?
You could potentially get caretaker to use mage hand now that you know where it is, because it is invisible.
True, but meta, I did not think of that.
That's fair.
Safina wouldn't know like what they like to eat or anything like that, right? Because she's not been in help before.
Jalapenos, fiery peppers. I mean, they look like they like hot food.
Jalapeno peppers. Maybe?
Jalapeno peppers. The hellish equivalent. Ghost peppers. They would explain the commander.
I don't want to stealth because I don't want to scare the crap out of him. He will. Can he roll possibly insight as to how to maybe approach them, or is that?
Now you can roll insight.
Okay.
Do a gut feeling. Your gut feeling says that the thing you should do most
Charge ahead.
is if you get in there quick enough, they won't be able to react.
Oh no.
No, that's so bad.
Oh boy.
Well, you gotta go with your roll.
Go with the roll. Think on my acrobatics and athletics are good. Okay.
You pull up the incoming potential damage.
So, my movement's 40 and it's 15 to the horse. So, and I guess I'll go. And what would you like me to roll to see how this goes?
How are you approaching? Like, what exactly are you doing?
Are you stealthily moving?
Well, no. If the roll thought if I move fast enough, I mean,
So-
I'll move fast stealthily, I guess.
Quickly with stealth!
Quickly with stealth.
Fast rocket feet of quietness.
Well, if you move fast enough, it's kind of stealthy.
That's the ninja. If everything's dead that sees me, nothing saw me.
That's how I played Skyrim.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, with that mentality, you run in. You attempt to stealthily grab. So go make a sleight of hand check.
I don't like the attempt because it's just.
All right. So you
Okay.
run in there, and you're like, speed is where it's at, and you swipe the bag that your compass points to. However, you do get the attention of the animals, and they go to buck you with their feet.
Okay.
And I now get to figure out what that is, because I didn't think you guys were going to do that. But I love my players so much.
My armor class is 16. Let's
Yeah.
just get that out there.
You didn't think that we were going to take this path, or that we were going to make the horses attack us.
I didn't think you were gonna make the horse attack you.
Okay.
Alright.
Putting it out there.
We'll make a few. So they get to do this. It might just completely miss you. It is not going to completely miss
Oh
you.
no, that's not gonna miss.
That one does.
Yay!
All right.
Well,
So you definitely get slapped pretty hard as you grab the bag. You get it in your hand about as much for the horse to look at you, get its hooves, and kick you back for 28 points of damage, 11 of which is fire. You have the bag in your hand and you have been bucked. You have a quick split-second
Yeah.
decision. What do you do?
I will head back towards the group.
You mosey back. All right. So go ahead and walk back. As you mosey back, head back to the group. You will get attacked again.
you can take a key point to disengage.
But he didn't say that.
I was mute.
Well, you might be completely fine anyway, man. Don't worry about it. Just kidding. You're completely fine. Your split-second reaction is, fuck this noise. I'm
Monkey
getting back to the group. You don't disengage. You don't dodge. You just book it. And they buck, flailing, making loud or sounds of fire and brimstone as you make it back, singed and battered, but with a bag.
Someone heal me.
You see Safina return, quite fuckered up, but with a bag.
Okay. I don't think that went as planned.
What the fuck happened to you? And she's
The
like
hell
still
whore.
nomming on her cracker. Damn.
Someone tell me they have a health potion.
Nope.
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 I can
You're
check your
horrible
wounds if you would
people.
like.
All are
That's
horrible.
about
How
it.
would we have a health potion? We're in hell.
I find that drinking the blood of my enemies helps heal me sometimes.
Don't
You're
do that.
very odd, Hagar. I can tend to your wounds if you would like, Safina.
Sin's gonna like go
How?
up and
How-
lick
how
his,
would you
his
do it?
wounds.
That's awesome. Sid goes and licked his wounds. How do you react to that, Safina? A short pink tiefling.
Wait,
This is
who?
walking over and licking you.
Sin walked over and licked you. Your wounds. She's helping.
She's helping.
Sorry, I'm not into that. Sorry. My door doesn't swing that way, but I appreciate it.
Is there any way we can go that he can heal a bit? That's anywhere slightly safe.
Who are you asking this to?
To call Team McCultface.
Culty, make Wikipedia of your area. Cultist is like, you're in hell. And a little bit, the people downstairs are going to realize what's going on and come looking for all of us.
Okay.
And I have to, at some point, return back to them to keep my
Yep.
cover.
Like, I'm sorry, Safina. I wish I could do more.
That's fine. Let's just keep moving.
Would you not like me to tend to your wounds? Quickly?
What, I asked you, like, what were you gonna do?
Well, if we have some cloth, I can help bandage you up.
Do we have cloth?
What's on you? Or what's in your kits?
I have a Dungeoneer pack. Real quick. Water skin. I have rope. That is not gonna help.
Well, so we have torches, right?
Yeah.
So torches, they have the cloth at the top, right? That you light.
They do. Do you want to take that?
What if
cloth?
So
it?
yeah, could
What
I
if
take
fire
the
hits
cloth
it?
off of a
I'm
torch?
not gonna like turn myself into a walking torch.
No, he's
It's just
taking
cloth.
The cloth off of the torch.
Yeah, the cloth off of the torch that you ignite. I'm taking that. and then rub-
Right. Assuming there aren't any oils on it, that's fine.
Yeah.
In theory, no. It's fine.
In
Everything's
theory,
fine.
no. The face on Dave's
You
face
don't
is
have
not.
many options. You
Yes,
don't.
it's up to you. I don't have to do it if you don't want to.
I'm okay. I'm good for now. Thank you for doing it.
Okay.
I appreciate it. You're doing great. Keep it up.
Thank you.
There's cloth everywhere.
So, he stops here, that dude, and points that way. That's the way out.
What do we? That's very vague. What do I do when we get there?
You got a key. I mean, would you like me to hold your hand through this entire thing? You're a
That would
talented
be nice,
operative,
thank
aren't you?
Fine. All right.
I mean, if not, no, I got this. So you're going to step approximately 50 feet. Steps, yep. You'll probably encounter 1, 2, 3 unknown obstacles in your way. You'll address them. Please refer to the handbook they gave you when you became an operative for how to handle that. What else? Oh yeah, there will be a door with a keyhole. You'll put a key in a keyhole. Still with me? Still following? Commander?
Yes.
Okay. That should open the door. Now, the doors swing one or two directions. Really rarely do they go in other directions that aren't like in and out. They'll like up and down, left and right. Burn.
I'm gonna keep moving forward at this point, and just like,
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Safe travels. Just waves the one hand.
I give him some jerky. Thank you, Occulty Face. It was a great pleasure to hang out with you, and I thank you for helping us in our endeavors. I hope you have a great life.
Kellamvor guide you. He takes the jerky and just walks away to go back down the tower.
Sin glares at him as he walks.
Fair.
Is this? Can we fit through that hole? Is that
You-
fine? Okay. So want to double check?
Yep, it fits. You can go.
I see another cultist.
That's what she said.
Oh, thank you. Yes, you see a cultist standing there in front of a large stone slab that seals off the corridor.
Caretaker.
Yes,
Can you disguise yourself again?
I can do it one more time, or I can listen to languages.
Okay.
Those are the two things I can do.
We might need the disguising more than the languages.
Okay. So who am I disguising myself as?
Okay. A cultist again.
Oh, okay. Culty Face.
You feel the
I-
sass wash over you in equal measure. You are now Culty McCulty Face.
Okay, so, what am I saying? Because I've been kind of like talked down to a lot because I think I've been doing wrong things. I don't know. I think I've been doing good, but you guys don't seem to think so.
We're your prisoners.
Okay.
And you're just taking us through the door.
Okay.
Okay.
What if he asks me why?
To be energy
To be okay. I
and
got it.
fuel. Okay.
Okay. Fuel.
Fuel.
Got it.
Okay.
Let's go, stupid
Oh no.
prisoners. Hurry up. Keep it moving.
Actually, no. I have better music for this. This ridiculousness.
Charlie Chaplin music.
Yeah.
I am not offended. I agree. This is accurate. Let's go, you disgusting prisoners. Oh, hello.
The person with the mask looks at you in this ridiculous display. What are you doing?
I am taking these prisoners through the door.
That's not wrong. Roll deception.
This music.
18.
Why?
To make them, to sacrifice them for energy.
Sin hisses at the guy.
Be quiet, prisoner. Don't disrespect him like that.
It's like someone trying to be like a Death Eater, like somebody trying to be a Death
Really
Eater.
badly,
Good
yeah.
morning. Good morning. Oh wait, no.
He extends his hand. Then you have the key
Yes.
Yes.
from our commander.
Yes, the commander. I give him the key.
No, don't give him. You just say that you
I
have.
mean, I use the key.
I mean, he's in front of the door, so
I give him the key.
take the red gem that functions as a key. He turns around.
How are we doing?
Puts it in the door. And how is Alphonse doing?
Inside check. Is Alphonse a real person?
Go ahead, roll insight, yes.
Regardless, you're making some bullshit up, so I don't think.
Alphonse does seem like a real person. However, that person doesn't seem to trust you, so he might not be giving you a real name.
No. There are many of us in this area. I don't know everyone by name. Could you remind me who that is?
The door begins to start to open. You don't know the name of our commander, which you said is doing so well.
Well, I refer to them as commander in respect to their position.
What is your name? Only 3 of us rode in, and I don't recognize your tone. Then he gets real close to you. And he punches you. I'm just fucking with you. Get these slaves out of here.
We're just like, oh god.
God, loosen up.
You know, yeah, I need to do that. Much. Yep, let's go, prisoners.
Then he looks at Sin and is like, ah, God, these deluded blooded ones. I hate them the most. So useless.
I hate them as well.
So, are we about to transition into the portal?
Or at least out. Correct.
We're going through a door.
Yeah.
Yeah, a door.
You go into the door.
The next
Before we
room.
go. Go ahead.
So, alright, go. No, you go.
Oh, I'd like to take a look at Shirley, see how she's doing.
She's got that one lone leaf.
Is there anything off about her?
No, she's not. More as much as having demonic blood, human blood being licked by a tiefling and being tended to by a warforged can be.
So she's fine.
She's as good as you could be expected now. Yes.
Okay.
As soon as we get through the door, like, we shut the door, right? After everyone's in.
He has the key, so yeah, he shuts the door afterwards, which leads you, as you all leave through the door, to a landscape that's nothing but ash and barren lands. The air out here is not that much better. In fact, it's very pungent, that of brimstone and blood. It feels like the rust of war all about and the sounds and beating of drums. In fact, in the distance you hear a catapult, which is an in-siege weapon hitting in the background.
I ignore that and I give Sin a big hug. And I say, I'm sorry, I did not mean it. I do not hate you. I think you are a very nice person.
What
I
are
am
you
so
doing?
sorry.
I punch him.
You punch him!
Ow.
He gets punched right in the metal.
Ow. I keep hugging.
Right?
I'm sorry.
Ow!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was in a roll, and the roll consumed me.
She's like, just stops trying to fight it.
She's like accepting her fate. Well,
And with that acceptance of fate and the bleak landscape afforded you, you have escaped your prison and completed the one-shot. You're free, or as free as could be in hell.
In hell, still though.
In hell, but not in prison.
A good like 30-second hug.
And roll credits.
Does it look like? I think. Are we still in hell?
yes, we were just.
Post credit scene.
Credit scenes. It's like the cutaway. Are we still in hell?
Like, hold up.
The group will see, or we'll be back, or whatever, in the Marvel films.
The Wasp will be back.
Yeah.
Will they return?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Find out next time.
God, man, that's the greatest.
Is Shirley really a plant? Or a demon plant? The good news is that we finished up a little ahead of pacing, so we've got 20 minutes back. You guys have been amazing players. Thank you for your time. For those that were joined us and watching, thanks for watching. Like, follow. We're going to do a quick segue over to our Discord free chat. So, here's that link. Discord. We know we've got various time zones here, so if people are tired, you're not obligated to swing by, but we'd appreciate the chat, and I'll see y'all there.
Boy.
Bye!
Bye.